was off. Now I'm back. How unfortunate for all of you. You thought you were gonna get off that easy? You think I wouldn't talk? No, no. You're stuck in here with me. Aww. A cozy little... The little bits that you get from perception really flush out the area. All right, what do we got here? What's new? All right, I got this potent pilsner. Harrier, do bad guy. We need. I think I wanna lean harder into that. I got also the reflective construction vest. Oh, that's good. All right. Let's see. What is the most soul bad guy that I can possibly? This is probably about as soul bad guy as I can be. Harrier, do bad guy. Harry, do bad guy. Yeah, I think I need different shoes though. Ooh, the silk scarf. I think that actually adds a lot. Martin is pretty close to the backyard, isn't it though? Well, I wouldn't know that because apparently I missed out on finding out about the Pale. So there is a huge part of the world in the lore building that I do not understand. All right, gonna put on my empathy shoes. Soul bad guy. Harry do mad guy would definitely have empathy. All right, got my empathy shoes, got junkyard dog, and a bunch of speed. That's what I got. All right, let's see. I really can't get anything from her, can I?
Good. What can I help you with? What we do?
There was a touch of discomfort.
The Pines, and that is...
The Wild Pines group is one.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the... And to think, Wild Pines employ 72,000... They start centuries of care, deliberation, and... You know more than you let on. Certainly it... You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8%. We built this district.
We.
All the best parts of it. Before a company getaway.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Well, I got some experience out of that, even if I think she's terrible. All right, and it looks like I can't get that option. Ask her about the nature of the world. All right, well, you know what? I'm probably gonna have to replay the game anyway at some point. Why is the hanged man back? All right, so it's all the more reason to play again. Oh, that's right. I'll go check out the library and see if there's something in there.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
Oh, let's see. Pick up the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Get yourself organized. Read a brief look at infomaterialism, so I can do that. Let's see. Call your station, station's Latherist. All right. Sort out my health issues. I can do that. Can't do that one. Oh, here we go. Let's talk to the Lazarus and see what we can get from this one.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
Gottlieb.
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard
Oh, how
candy.
terrible! How rude! Imagine eating on stream. I can't believe who would do that.
Oh, it's you.
It's
Was
you.
that a snarl or a suppressed groan? No love for you here.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, what else?
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you, or...
Is there anything you can do for me?
Want me
Let's
to
see.
do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? Do that.
Might as well get back to work.
It's not fucking cryo-acta latte.
It's super glue.
Cyanoacrylate is superglue.
Doc, someone broke my heart. Can we
Look,
go back together?
getting pumped and dumped is not a disease. People live through it all the time. You should be happy for her. That's what the guys say, officer.
Huh?
That some chick pumped you and then dumped you. Threw you away like an... You must have me confused for a...
You hear someone whine in the background.
Oh my god, I took damage for that.
Doc, my eye.
Well,
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-4, sir, glad to hear.
Feels
Alright,
good to
that's
get it
good.
off your chest,
Yeah.
right? Celebration with beer.
the guy got his... I mean, whomst amongst us? I've gotten things stuck with super glue before. Back when I used to play Warhammer.
10-4, I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days.
That's great.
Over.
I lost my gun. Psych! I found my gun.
Roger that, and very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report. Roger that, 10-10, over.
This is Precinct 50. Just a second. Sylvie Malay. Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need to tell?
You hear?
I don't
Anything
have
else I can
anything
help
for
you with,
her.
officer?
Here it is.
It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor. Yes! That is the most recent name the ICP has been able to connect to the CBP. And the one before it was Downwell. No, they were called sediments. And
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's
So it's a
physique in
custom-made
mind.
piece of armor,
You
and
should
yet
ask
Gary the
for whom
crypto-fascist
this
was
suit
able
was
to wear
fitted.
it. Meaning that Gary the crypto-fascist is a super soldier.
yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records.
But maybe
Sure.
they'll share.
Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
What?
Not yet.
Really?
57.
In the cabin, you
I have to come back tomorrow? That's terrible. Just really awful. Alright, let's see. Who can I ask about? Let's see. I feel like some of this stuff is gonna come together. I might as well just try to, I guess, kick into the last act now. I can't really think of anything else to really do anymore. What do y'all think? Should I go down? Is it time for the final act? I think it's time for the final act. Yeah, that's it. It's time for it's time for Soul Bad Guy to run to the final act of Disco Elysium. Like, I can't do anything else with the cryptozoologists. There's not really any side quests that, at least that I'm aware of, that I really want to do anymore. I'm gonna go... I'm doing it. I'm like losing my he holds it the same way. He holds it the exact same way. I'm losing my shit over this. Like, when someone brought that up last night, I was just like, oh my god. I'm just playing as Soul. Alright, it was over here, right? That I got, there was like a mural to investigate, and then I got some kind of thing here. Oh, here's the mural, right?
a row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing a cold behind this building, the other one, once filled with engineers.
Oh, it's where the dude and his kid were? Alright. Time to go take my speed, my amphetamines, and my magic fire sword and go solve this case. I hope. We'll see. You know, maybe I'm not gonna save it. Maybe a lot of people are gonna die. But you know what? I'm gonna do my best. Alright, how are you all doing tonight? Ooh, this is interesting. What's over here? Ooh, notes about it. And $5. Okay, here it is.
The once bright new.
In there?
Why single out this one building?
Alright.
Even though you're sure
Got it.
you succeeded,
I think
all
this is it.
quiet.
This is the start of the
There is
last
no
act,
cold
isn't it?
hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died. Trying to talk to the wind, the city, whatever you thought would happen did not. And now you're just is trying to talk to the city something you've done before?
I have talked to
Is
the
it
city
in
though.
your secret repertoire? A prayer of sorts to Revachol.
How do we? She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We are, and then there's the church. Anyway,
I mean, we've been
we do it
everywhere.
the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds.
Listen to
You
the
could
wind again.
always suddenly There's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure
That's
to
actually
low
really sick.
pressure.
I love how
Like
this is
that
built
of
up,
a
that you have the
woman
impossible
emptying
shivers
her
check.
lungs. She
But
wraps
you
the
can just,
collapsing
like, by
stone
doing all
blocks
these side
in
quests and
front of you
everything, build up
in
your
her
chance
breath.
for it.
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints.
She's down there.
Okay. Why?
The wind
So,
literally
how do
told
we
me.
get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. There, perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43.
I do love you, Kim.
A rusty ladder.
Well,
Yeah,
here we go.
that doesn't look good.
The distances, in addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground, and you're 180?
190.
Okay,
I'm a giant.
but
I'm
still,
literally huge.
the roof. What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
Thank you, conceptualization.
Astral projection. Be open-minded.
Teleportation is not a thing.
I love Kim.
This really has nothing to do with adventure. Oh yes, it could hurt a lot.
I'm gonna go put on some savoir-faire clothes. And I am going to try to teleport to the top of the building. Kim, you may be 30-something, but I'm made of light and sparks and internet. I can definitely do this. Let's see, minus savoir-faire. Let's not do that. I got some savoir-faire clothes, don't I? Reaction speed, endurance. Ooh, minus savoir. I have a lot of minus savoir-faire stuff. That's what I've been seeing. Hand-eye coordination, logic, perception. Logic. Ooh, plus savoir-faire. Got it. Alright, this is gonna be easy peasy. Yeah, my air throws are nice. It's like, what is climbing but air throwing? Let's see. Savoir-faire. I'm gonna put a point into it, because why not?
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop.
Can you all give me a boost? Can you give me a boost in my yellow skills? You saw someone else climbing. That obviously, that's the same thing. It makes you better at climbing too. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. I made it!
All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle,
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical
What?
displacement.
What? Finally, I've mastered teleportation. I finally mastered the hardest form of magic. I did it, Kim. I teleported.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside.
Kim, I teleported. Kim, I did it. No, you just climbed it like a normal person. That's all you did. You didn't do anything else. Ah. Oh wait, no, there's a thing here. Get the thing. Postcard. Alright, she's in here. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna kick into the last act of Disco Elysium. We're gonna find out who did the murder, and it's gonna be sick as hell. Okay, let's take out the flashlight. My tools, put away the drugs, and grab my flashlight. Junkyard dog stays. This is just like a little bit spooky. Oh, what's in here? Oh! A suit jacket. Soul bad guy wouldn't wear a suit jacket. Oh, someone's definitely been living here. Is that a picture of me?
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man amateurishly depict years worth of someone crouches, heels digging into it.
No, it's Kraz Mazov, who is also me, who is also Soul Bad Guy.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, this does look like an embrasure, a slit made for shoot outside the window. It's a good place to hide, but doesn't look like anyone. Mazovian, no, it's not.
All right, I got one more point there. So at least we can say that this is not where it came from. All right. I gotta put this on. I am now Marxist Soul Bad Guy. There we go.
This hat is so soft, so warm. It wraps around your head, and your mind tingles with all Kraz Mazov would have worn this, Yushenka. Glory to the revolution.
Glory to the revolution, comrade. All right, let's see. Kim is away, so I am going to... Didn't they give me... They gave me a book to read, right? At the book club? Yeah.
The cover. What an interesting color palette. No. These are terrible colors. Apricots. On the inside jacket flap, you find a brief summary. What is this brief look? TM introduces readers to one of this century's most fascinating and misunderstood theories in a concise, jargon-free manner. You turn to the table of contents. The guide itself is divided into several sections with seemingly esoteric titles like Effects of Plasm on Root Vegetables and Mental Projection and Transference. There's also a brief known to his numerous admirers as the evangelist of the revolution.
I mean, there's always time. I know Kim's sitting there and he's waiting for me to come in here and help him out and let him in so we can solve the crime, but there's always time for theory.
And during his unparalleled, and yet his most if you're like most people, you probably believe that's not right at all. Thoughts don't exist in the brain. They float through the air. Your brain is but a fish swimming through them. Very interesting. As Mazov's devoted comrade and leading theoretician, Nielsen was responsible during his final years in exile, a true man of ideas,
I'm getting
equal to
a
any
lot of
the
experience
great
from this
DeLorean
conceptualization
polymaths.
skill.
But one subject he returned to time and time again, we may yet discover, he wrote in his notebooks, that under certain exceptional circumstances, the proletariat's embrace of historical materialism may be so fervent that their beliefs take form in the world of matter as a kind of revolutionary plasma.
So what he's basically trying to say is that
Woe is right.
40k
What's
orcs
more,
are
Nielsen
real.
speculated that this plasm, when it becomes powerful enough, might unfortunately, Nielsen building on Nielsen's basic insight, these theorists reached a startling conclusion that the actual
If enough
theory
people just
is
believe it,
highly technical. But for the
communism will happen.
No. There's some inframaterialists divide the at the lowest or first level. Revolutionary plasm is believed to stimulate precisely, though plasm does more than increase vegetable yields. It may also influence the physiology of revolutionaries. It's also been postulated
Stroke your bare
plasm
chin. I love
may
that
account
it's
for
calling
your
out
hand
that I
feels
shaved.
clammy against your bare chin. You wipe it along the back. Of course, inframaterialists argue that revolutionary plasm. Oh yeah, we're talking about white-hot communist sex, baby. That's correct.
Thank you,
Reports
Black
from the
Industry.
revolutionary period claim that the most radically devoted communards were able to engage in vigorous intercourse.
Oh, tell
for
me
up
more.
to 8
Wait, so you're
hours
telling me that if
at
I
a
get
time.
good at communism, I can have sex for 8
8
hours at a
hours.
time?
There's no way. Your equipment would be mashed to jelly. No wonder the communards couldn't shoot straight.
They're too shagged out.
Hyperproductive vegetables and ultra-horny communards. Sexual.
got too
And
horny.
on that note, you feel like you've gotten the... Of course you want to go deeper. The book fits quite snugly into your palm. It would also fit comfortably into a jacket pocket.
All right. So we learned an important lesson there about communards and sex. Your equipment would be mashed to bits. 8 hours? That's insane. You can't possibly do that, Harry. Your heart would give out. You've had enough heart attacks on this playthrough already. Ooh, what's this? Why am I finding... Ooh, money. Alright, I'll take it.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed.
What?
Aggressive white noise fills your skull. The darkness takes over.
What?
Cop dies under the boardwalk. An officer of the RCM, hot on the track of a suspect, died yesterday, of causes yet to be determined. I told him not to go after the...
What happened? What? Oh, because I didn't have Kim with me. Yeah, Kim told me to let him in.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps.
What is it, Kim? I know. Tell me that I'm pretty.
I'm really not sure about this turn of events. I may have preferred meat and chops.
Yeah, damage. He means damage.
Either way, good on you.
No! Kim, I shaved for you! Alright, so next time, I'm gonna let Kim in so I don't immediately die of a heart attack.
Inside, you see a set of steering
Alright,
wheels.
let's
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Yes.
Call in about the serial number.
It's... Yes. No.
A suit of armor.
Yes, but...
Go through just so I
a
can
second.
say that I finished it.
Sylvie... Yes. Oh, great.
You hear the...
Anything else I can help you?
I walked up
In the
without
cabin.
Kim and immediately had a heart attack when Ruby attacked me with psychic powers. At least that's what I think happened. Yeah, I didn't realize that it would be an instant death to not have Kim around. But really, every moment without Kim feels like death already anyway, so I should have known. I'm just gonna go back and find the guy and his kid. And hopefully be able to just climb up. You know, like a normal person. I mean teleport. I'm gonna teleport all the way back up there. Just need to put on my savoir-faire. Put on my savoir-faire. Take off these shoes, because they are bad. Put on my empathy shoes. Yeah, I screwed up there. Let's see, let's just do the shivers checks real quick. Could Ruby be in there?
Why single out?
Possible shivers check.
Even though you're trying to talk to... Is trying to pray.
Skipping through.
I'll
turn
do.
to
She's
lieutenant,
probably
could she be
and then
here?
there's the
Like,
church.
yeah, she could
Anyway,
be. She
we
is
do
in
it
there.
the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. I'll do. She's probably and then there's the. Anyway, we do. Then if we did.
Walk the coast. The old... Suddenly...
What
in
happens if you
through-
fail?
Okay. What? So.
The wind told
Finally.
me there's a
Perhaps
ladder
you-
there. Let's go climb the ladder. I'm gonna go teleport up the ladder.
A rusty...
Yeah.
In addition, the... Okay, what
190.
if you...
I'm a giant.
That's
I
strong.
conceptualize it. What if I just teleport?
Even if it isn't. No.
That's not how fit. Oh yes, it could hurt a lot.
All you need to do is
I'm
close
literally
your
magic.
eyes
I'm literally
and
magic. I
concentrate.
can't fail.
Zoot, zap,
Zoot, zap,
bam.
boom.
You find yourself on
I just.
the wind.
Never mind.
That's such an incredible scene. Jim, I did it! I teleported! No! No! You just climbed. Oh, you have to go get more info from the fishing village to reopen it? Because I know it's very small, but I was thinking like, man, like what if you do fail that shivers check at like 95% or whatever it was? What do you do then? Alright, let's Alright, I'll let him back in.
2 rusty metal plates.
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim.
Push.
The doors.
Huh. After you climbed up to the roof, you mean?
He's quite proud of himself.
Yes.
So
yes.
pedestrian,
It's cool
Kim
to risk your
Kisaragi.
life climbing rickety ladders.
I see
Anyway,
you're not capable of
let's invest-
teleporting. Alright, let's head back to that side room. Get the bust of Mazov. Get that. Alright, I'm gonna save too, so I don't die again. Let's go. Oh, there's a thing over here. Get the thing. Yeah, it's the jacket. Okay, got the jacket. Going forward. You know what? I gotta change my jacket back. I'm thinking I need the mesh top. Yep, mesh top is needed. Yep. Yeah, this is good. And the boots. Yep, there we go. Rugged cowboy energy. I am a Guilty Gear character. Go back around. Kim is way ahead of me.
You feel something. Like a swarm of...
No.
Huh.
What do you mean? I don't feel it, but we should still... No.
It's not a quib.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm very proud of my fashion in this game. I worked hard. I had to grind for this view. Alright, let's save again so I don't have to repeat anything.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now.
What?
Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping...
As she says the word officer,
Oh,
you feel
no.
a spike in that. No, buddy,
Oh
that's
gosh.
not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. And don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Okay, Volition.
Really now? Check this.
You're overwhelmed.
Oh no,
with a
I'm
new
literally- I'm
surge
going to
of
die.
Violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploding.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner...
The explosion of static you're blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable.
I really wish
With
I
a
knew
lot
what
of
the pail
these,
was.
You can force a radio signal grid on the pale. Literally, crunched signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job, manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds.
So, what we are experiencing is
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them.
How did the game make
Needless
this
to
turn?
say, at the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might...
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to.
So
Keep her
let's
talking,
see.
and you just might get an opportunity to break you loose.
Gotta keep her talking.
The pale? It's the end of the world. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you.
What?
It seemed like the ethical thing to do.
Oh, come on.
Can't say that I enjoyed it. I built it myself.
that's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented, but we are beyond that, aren't we?
There's a patent on that. How dare you build that? That's illegal.
Oh yeah, way beyond.
I'm gonna, just so I don't die, I'm gonna put a skill point in endurance, just so I can get one more health point.
No, once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may... Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops.
If you've got something really important...
Okay, please stop trying to kill
damn
me.
it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader. Not well.
So it's not the murder
it doesn't
weapon.
feel much better, but she can form sentences now. Just keep her
Okay.
talking, and you'll get through this.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. So, you found my shack,
I did find the
huh?
bullet under the
Her
floorboard.
tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed,
So nice. That's one...
as opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
This could have turned out pretty bad for me if you hadn't walked me.
That's her admitting.
I
the
would
bullet
not have
was an
done that. I
emergency.
would have just been like,
No,
totally
I didn't
chill.
do it. I
Yeah, I
only
finally
helped
found Ruby.
stage the lynching. Though I doubt that makes much... Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No.
I need to do
He wouldn't
Fafnir.
have broken first.
She's clearly a gender traitor. She's a gender traitor. She's a traitor to gender. She did gender.
Oh. I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this.
Ah, that's a lesbian right there. I'm sorry. She didn't. I can't rat out another lesbian like that.
Oh, I wouldn't have wished that upon her. The girl was playing she had some pretty messed up people after her. But Klausia couldn't have known I was here. How did you?
Look, all cops are bad, and I'm definitely the worst.
Titus and his boys, man.
Well, fuck. Those guys liked me.
A dour despair.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by?
Let's see. I do
Like
it by
what?
asking questions and opening
I
up
already
containers.
told you I didn't.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
I considered her a good friend, yeah.
Are you a girl like her?
What the hell, man? Yeah, why not? I've gotten worse. Oh, so that's where you were going with this. That's a very sentimental way of putting it. We both had paths.
Girl likers
we didn't
unite.
want to
I like
catch up
Ruby
with.
now. I hope she doesn't kill
Watches
me.
her expectantly.
Okay, fine.
Look,
I
it's
wasn't.
fine. You get turned off the
Bozzy was into
machine.
me too for a
I'm
time,
also
I
part
know.
of the homosexual
We even fooled around.
underground.
And yeah, after that I thought maybe we could make a go of it.
Klausia only said they maybe kissed. Some.
If that's what she wants on the record, so be it.
Seriously, just move on.
She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit about how she was confused because she felt so close to me and valued my friendship so much, and how guilty she felt for leading me on.
Oh, that's brutal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Queen.
I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, fine, I'll take it and move on.
Definite big pain, Pecco. Big pain, Pecco. I'm trying to... Let's see, lower this one. That should be better. Actually... Wait, I'm trying to tweak my audio a little bit here. I'm doing the professional thing of changing audio settings while streaming. There we go. That's better.
Oh, ill will then.
She got...
It was
You know what? I feel for her. I want to support her.
Yeah, one time when we'd both been drinking, I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. All the drugs she was doing can make you feel like you're living in a DeLorean tragedy.
Pain threshold, I just made you think you were emitting disco music. And here I am being like, I'm dying. The only way I can win is by appeasing this lesbian.
Yeah, the girl seemed terrified. The merc was going.
I have to appeal to this lesbian.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This must be done.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
Let's see.
Yeah, sure.
I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but I don't think she's perjured. She didn't hate him, okay?
Alright.
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. You think I was envious of his conquests? Look, pussy's...
See her confident gaze, her toned arms. Yeah,
Oh
she
gosh.
wouldn't have had much trouble
I'm developing a
to
crush. I might have a crush on Ruby. Oh gosh. Confidence and toned arms? Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm listening.
You're telling me that she's a lesbian and she got toned arms and she's got really sick audio equipment? I don't know. She seems good.
Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me
Yeah,
over
you're right. She
too.
doesn't have a sword.
Never
If she had one,
trust
it'd be over for me.
That really comes. Maybe twist the knife, just in case. Make her more desperate.
Yeah, that figures.
She's more upset than she lets on.
Okay. And that she can steal Junkyard Dog and become Soul Bad Guy?
No.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really
I wish
dirty
I
work
could
myself.
use my gun.
This gun, based on what I've heard about...
There's a sinister note in her voice. Even with the gun and the compressor, she's afraid of
Man,
So she's afraid
I
of
was
me?
with
Really?
the
I'm
boys
just...
the whole night.
Why? I'm the best cop in the
I hope
universe.
they
Look,
at
you're
least
afraid of this
bothered
guy?
to impress
You're afraid
Jack.
of this guy right here? Look at this face. Don't be afraid of him.
You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time. Wow.
It was
Now
just
I'm
enough time.
curious. Please, no. Not since I was
Oh,
14
shit.
and hanging out in the only diner in Dardun. Haven't been into low risk. Why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the Suzerain.
Really?
I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries.
Are you into... Are you
Not
into
murder
cryptozoology?
mysteries.
She looks you in the eye, impassively, making it clear.
Cool. They sent a ghost cop after me.
I'm a ghost cop now.
Congratulations.
I'm going to be a ghost cop soon when I
What the fuck
die.
do elevators have to do with it? Not particularly. Why are you so...
That's a pretty good question, actually. She
And that topic was what? Staircases? Ladders? Don't know it. But also, the shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She just got me there.
Point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
And? Sure don't.
The breech loader?
No.
So she doesn't have the... She just doesn't even have a gun.
No, they're not practical. Break too often. Yeah. Evidence. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
She can't have done it.
How should I know?
Those rings around her eyes. Her tired voice.
Police radio?
Who hasn't? He was still warm. With the
Let's
bluish
see.
light coming through. I saw you roll into town.
Okay.
Yes. You. Everyone says you're his peon. His human can opener.
Oh no.
Me.
Fucking hell. And it's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone in Jamrock.
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Harry Dubois.
She knows.
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on. All of this just means that you're. I don't know. Sounds pretty convincing to me.
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
I lost my memory recently.
Of you? No, not really. You've been to my lorry. You...
She's not going to change her mind that. Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know.
Oh, that might be important here. Let's find out.
Yeah, you had your death squad with you.
Wait,
What happened to them anyway? Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about. That sound about right?
No idea who this...
Well, this has been a great talk, really. But I think I'm going to...
Alright, can y'all give me a boost to my red skills? I need to try this so I don't die. Yeah, I've met one of them. Huh. That's interesting. That's a huge twist. Alright. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, interesting. Huh. Alright, here it comes. I'm gonna Fafnir the machine. Or not.
The compressor lies broken
Oh,
on its
I got
side.
it. Yay!
It's quiet in your head again.
Fafnir!
It still hurts like hell, but...
You see them fireworks, Kim? Let's see. Do I want to be a Dami, or do I want to be? Am I gentle Dom? I'm gonna gentle Dom, Kim.
Oh, she looks at the machine.
Oh, fuck it. Problem solving.
Ma'am.
Oh, yes, it is.
Rhetoric.
She's truly...
Yay! I did it! That was actually kind of scary.
You know.
I feel totally off balance here.
This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives. She stares at you. Gratitude. Doubt. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
Day of miracles.
I'm just letting her go.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness.
I can't have lesbian blood on my hands.
Good call.
I did do
I
my
would have done
best.
the same, had I not been incapacitated. I have a feeling we didn't.
All right, I survived. I survived because I had to put that one. I had put that 1 point in endurance. I would have died otherwise. No lesbians will die today. Not on my watch.
Plain red tent. Step.
What's over here? Duotamine. Okay, I'm gonna have to use all of that.
The plain red tent. Step. The tent looks old, but it reeks of cigarettes.
Okay.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp.
See anything?
Rager Monthly. Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of them.
Oh, in that book.
Worn
Okay.
brown leather. A trusted friend left behind.
We should read this immediately.
Like right now. Like immediately. Like in this very moment. What are you doing, Harry? Read this journal. Well, what if we played a board game first? Kim, what if we played Real?
A thick journal. The cover is made of. Schneller is a stationery brand from. She's got good taste and must have taken whatever she recorded here seriously. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
I think that's maybe the best thought that I picked up. Let's see, which one was it? Was it the art degree? Yeah. The conceptualization gives me 10 experience. I've picked up probably like 2 levels off of just that thought alone.
It's a mix of look.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
That name isn't small wonder. Would you talk
Self-criticism is
about
also
it
really
to
good.
Marjorie? Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head.
Did it? Let's see, what is
while I'm
Richard?
napping in my lorry.
Yep,
or
it did definitely
on a
save me
smoke
from
break.
dying many
Well,
times.
I won't stick around just to... Then again, isn't that... Were you supposed to find her? Even apart from the investigation then? On M's request?
Oh wow, 5 for every perception
follow
bubble, that's a
through.
lot.
You should have shot her in the head. The thought steadies your nerves.
Well,
The
this is
jerk's been
a
holed up
difficult
here for
twist.
3 days now.
So
I'm
have I
used
been
to
a
being
crooked
alone
cop
and
the whole
all,
time?
But I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe it. Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures, first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can see the entry ends abruptly.
All right.
Nothing on March 4th. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it.
Yeah, I mean, Harry was like a super cop, right? Before he went on a bender and became a...
Short rye, esoteric radio
who he is now.
There could be useful information about...
The first entry, the most,
what's the most recent one?
Even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really.
I just don't think she killed a mercenary. It's mostly a gut feeling, though, since we let her walk out without hearing her side of the story. No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He truly does not believe you are. His trust is well placed. You aren't. You can feel it.
Classier was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or...
Or what?
Maybe she had an accomplice. One thing is for certain. We have business back.
Alright, I guess we're going back to the Whirling in Rags. A down on his luck super cop that is a huge disaster and a liability to everyone around him with nothing left to lose. That sounds like a good patsy. And through all that, I never let go of my amphetamines. I mean, it's important. You got to keep your drugs around. You never know when you need to perceive something. All right, so that gets me back out of here. Go back to the Whirling in Rags. Call the precinct to find out if I'm a crooked cop. And... not a lot else. I guess just keep going along. I'm really excited to see how this wraps up. I keep getting... I don't know, I wasn't expecting any of these twists here. Oh, come on, let me... Oh, I can't. It's not gonna let me just fast travel back, is it? Alright, fine. I'll do the walking.
Stop. Just up. What you have isn't enough. Snowflakes stick to your convulsive KR2 multi-tool. It looks impressive, but what can it do?
Wait, is there going to be a shootout?
Be prepared. Make your fingers reflexively reach for the Villiers 9mm pistol.
Then you'd better get ready. What?
All right, I'll put the Your multi-tool is impressive. It looks a lot like Junkyard Dog. Well, what would Soul Bad Guy be without his gun? Flame. That's a really sick thing to pick up. Inland Empire just telling you, hey, you're about to... Bad shit's about to happen.
Give loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning. Put your damn gun down.
Oh no, no, no.
People, shut up. You're not gonna...
This is the mercenary at the gates. There's something very wrong with him.
Shh.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just...
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we...
You are all drunk.
Please, they're just alcoholics in body armor.
You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street? This isn't a frontier town.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement.
Please don't let Titus die.
Ain't that right?
I like him now. Holy shit, I'm really tense actually. I'm kind of freaked out. Oh, it's good, everyone. It's good, Ari. All right.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible.
Oh, there's a third guy over here.
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in.
Okay, how do I...
If this turns into a firefight...
A sound strategy. He's the...
My plan
What
is
are we
not
gonna
to get
do?
killed, but
I gotta
we
make
have
sure
to
that he
leave.
doesn't die. I have to make sure Kim lives. I can die. I am okay with dying, but Kim has to live.
Mercenary tribunal. No, we have to step in. This is not going to end well if we don't.
Oh God. Let's go, Kim. Fuck the world.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's
Pig fuck!
Who is this guy? Have I met this person before?
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the...
With a wordless gurgle, the leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he shoots you. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to... I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under peace? Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that. Please.
Okay, empathy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer.
All of you cunts inside out. Rip you open.
Perhaps it's for the best.
Oh no, my morale!
I'm not talking too much.
this.
Easy. Easy now.
Okay.
Yeah? Who did then? How fucking convenient.
Oh.
You think I'm fucking... How about the kid? Tell me. It's a magic fucking...
Listen, please.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
Alright, please, give me a boost to my blue skills. I have to literally save the world with logic right now. I have to save everyone with the power of logic. Okay. Okay, finally, a big win in the marketplace of ideas.
Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
You're lying.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Look, finally, logic was good for something. I'm winning a debate. I'm gonna have to debate them to keep everyone from getting shot.
Bias.
The shot rings in your ears. A low tick.
No!
The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown.
I missed.
Okay,
What I
okay.
heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot.
Okay, I could try for rhetoric. I have a lot of rhetoric. I don't want to lose. I have a 75%. Do I try? I'm afraid that they're going to shoot again. No, I failed!
Something.
There will be ramifications.
We're not fucking coming.
Say something. Get off this trail.
Yes. So what? Stupid shit.
Enough already. What?
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance.
I'm gonna fail every one of these, aren't I?
Of course. Nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough to take it. Even better, it will further destabilize him.
Don't fucking talk.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Immediate failure. Things are worse now.
There's only one way to do this. I have to kill him.
Carefully.
Oh. This couldn't have gone worse. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
A small explosion expels like dice.
Go ahead. Gather another try.
Another soft explosion, like a fire that goes off in your hand.
They teach you to shoot the chest in Copland? Stupid fuck. Kill him.
To your right,
No, no, no.
A7, built for taking. The shot rings and you stop. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you back. A volcano.
God, please.
Then,
No.
and you hear a scream, but you're too hurt to see who. Glenn, dying. Oh God! You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is... It's Titus with a splat like he's not gonna make it. Nothing. A persisting darkness.
You're bleeding out. Yes, keep talking. Stay awake.
But you can't. It's a shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. No, you scream. Behind you, there is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant, you hear a roar of pain.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
The fight? He's not taking it and rotting.
He can't go. There was a radio in the distance.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again.
The engine of a Caprice.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine.
How did this go this bad? I'm actually crying.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double. Then
Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolution. Cops like it. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely. Pity?
Y'all mind if I go back and try that again? I feel so bad right now.
Cool.
I feel so bad.
Pretty bad, officer. You've suffered 2 wounds. The first is below your shoulder. The second shot hit you in the thigh, the left quadriceps. No major arteries were nicked. We will see.
If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you are going to have to become a psycho-locomotor.
I might... I feel too bad. I feel so bad. I'm sorry. I know Kim didn't die, but like, what the oh my god! I was not ready for that boss fight. I want to see what happens if you get things right, but holy crackers, I was not... Oh no. No, don't put that evil on me. Do not put that evil on me. I am not letting Kim die. Okay.
We still need to investigate the scene, remember? Let's just...
If I get Kim killed, I'll end the stream. I'll never stream again. I will end my VTuber career. I can't live with myself at that point. I'll do the only thing that a VTuber can do, the closest thing a VTuber can do to dying.
The tent, it reeks of assorted...
Going on an indefinite hiatus.
Pocket trusted.
We should read this.
Alright, read this immediately. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
The cover. What an No. On the inside, this brief look.
Let's just go through.
The back of the book. In other words, you turn to the table. If
Start
you're
reading the first chapter.
This sound as Mezos during his fight.
Oh, this is the wrong book.
But once we get discover, certainly. Stay with unfortunate building.
Right.
Nielsen's basic insight. Correct. The actual. No. Information at the precise. It's all, of course.
Something materialism. Communists have sex for 8 hours at a time.
On that,
real communists can never stop having sex. Yeah.
And yet, his most fast.
Okay, there we go. Done reading that
journal.
book.
The cover is the journal. The large. It's a myth.
And I'm just gonna click through this.
We could that small wonder. Great. Then again, were you supposed the thoughts being held up here? Did M feel truly betrayed? The entry ends abruptly. Nothing. You have no idea. The first
How far back? All right, that's the rest of them.
Even when I leave here, if I leave here alive.
I just don't think she killed a mercenary. It's mostly a guy.
His trust is well placed.
I wouldn't. Besides,
all right.
Classy was the one who pointed. Maybe she. One thing is for.
Okay, there we go. Got through everything. I can't... I put so much work into... Holy fuck. I was not ready for that to happen. I know that the game has no fail states, but... Oh my... my heart was pounding through that whole section. Alright. I'm gonna get Kim killed. I can feel it now. I just feel it in my bones. Kim is going to die, and it's going to be my fault, and I'm going to feel so bad about it. Y'all are putting some real evil upon me. Take out the gun. Alright, here we go. Swole mad guy. Yeah, there's something brutal to that. There's a high level of real narrative brutalism. Where you know, like, no matter how bad I screw up, the game can move on. And there's a fear to that. Kim can die. You know, I can get the Hardy Boys killed, and Kim can die, and the whole world is going to keep moving on because no one really matters that much in the grand scheme of Disco Elysium. The city continues, the system keeps going. Alright, let's go through it.
Stop. You are snowflake.
Danger up ahead.
Yes. Good.
I'm glad they at least give you that warning. I'm at about 0.0003% of communism.
This is there's something.
This is a
The crypt.
Alright, let's go back through this.
Peace. Nest in.
Fuck. That.
The lieutenant is jet.
If this turn.
A sound strategy.
Alright, we're going in. We're gonna stop it. We're police.
Lost,
Big fuck!
Oh, people are gonna die
No one is going to kill anyone.
With a wordless gurgle, the leader gives. Shoot him in the mouth. No, even if I don't know. Peace.
Alright.
Always peace. It has worked thus far.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks? She's gone, you stupid fuck. Sailed up. Stay cool.
She left?
Company bitch is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck, are we still?
Guys, I just
I need Shinky to live.
Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself.
They're afraid. All of them. Trembling reeds in the wind. They'll run, scatter soon. One
Okay,
by one.
Yes. So what? Nah.
Enough already!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the
Okay,
spot.
I got them arguing. Give me a boost to my blue skills. Give me a boost to my blue skills. I'm gonna put it all into rhetoric. I'm gonna save him this time. I can do it. I can keep Kim alive. I can keep the Hardys alive. No one has to die. No one has to die. Okay.
All right. Here we
Where was that
This is
before?
an illegal tribunal.
What the hell?
Sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick.
I am a Cornell major with over 15 years of live combat experience. Nah, I just have the...
Technically, the other man has the biggest gun. But we're beyond that now.
King Reaper.
Alright.
You're right. But you see...
Okay.
Okay.
It's not much easy now.
Oh, rhetoric
Tell them
didn't stop anything, did it?
Do it.
Yeah?
Oh.
Who did
Time.
that? Time is up, Loincloth. How fucking convenient.
It could have been Gart.
One of us? How about the kid? Go ahead.
Listen, please.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
Okay, now I'm
The
passing
Hardy
these
boys
things.
confessed to hanging him. All together. Tight.
You're lying.
You heard wrong. Your friend wasn't hanged. He was shot.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your... The young woman stands and looks behind her.
Okay. Okay. Things
That
are going
doesn't
okay.
sound good. You need to change the topic now. Or
Who's that third guy?
All of you cunts inside out. Rip you up.
perhaps it's for the best. Him not talking too much.
The gunner. What do you think he does?
There, on the rim of Owen Clerven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21. About 50 little stick figures. All of them black, plus 2 little white ones in the end.
Huh.
What are we waiting for? Let's blow.
Lance Corporal, just fucking shut up and wait for your order.
Okay, I'm passing all of
Ask
these
about
now.
him first.
What the
You
fuck?
don't want personal facts about his...
Sergeant Major
As he moves, the interlocking piece Courtenay.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. You're all sentenced to death by lead. Baby Blue, yeah. It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths. Fuck do you mean?
We've heard testimony. People's...
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if Laylee was here.
Ready to open fire, Major. At...
Find his killer. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna...
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time.
Can you boost my yellow skills? I'm gonna die. Alright. I got all the checks. I passed all the checks. I really thought I had something. I really thought that was going to matter. I failed. Dink.
A small explosion like dice.
Go ahead. Have another try.
This
Oh, I got him the second time.
you aim high, as if pulled by a magnet. Your hand goes numb from the explosion, and a plume of smoke erupts from the gun. There is a hole in his cheek. His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, shoot him. But to your right, the killer an Easter AR-FA7, built for taking out light. The shot rings and you stop. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards.
I'm only alive because I failed.
A volcano of God, please. Then, 2 shots ring, and you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to see who got blood gushes from an unbelievable shot. Glenn, dying.
Oh God, watch out.
You see.
So this was more or less unavoidable.
Stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises it, the look of vengeance. Here it comes. Death. You can't. There is no time. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. The heart...
Stop the cop! Protect the cop! He's down!
feels slick and warm with blood. Most of what's down there. It's all gone. Open... No. It's nothing. A persisting darkness.
You're bleeding out. Stay with me. Yes.
This world is stupid,
but you can't. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. No, you scream. There is no room for hesitation. You hear a faint scream.
This is dead.
Okay.
The fuck is and rotting.
He can't go. There is a radio in it. The engine of a...
No. It was
Okay, spoil me. Spoil me, because I'm living with consequences now. Basically, I got the exact same outcome as before. How could I have gone through that without anyone getting shot?
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket.
Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an
If you have all of the armor. Oh, that would make sense. Oh, that would have made... I should have put the armor on. Oh.
It served you well. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely. Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's okay. What happened? You shot the Major in the face. Yes.
A blood-stained killer.
You're an officer of the RCM. As retaliation, the rifleman shot you. He hit. With his carabine. I was looking for a clear line of sight.
He sounds a tiny bit sorry.
I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine.
This is not the first person to...
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his name.
Or you need to not pick 2 of the checks and succeed 1 in a specific way. Is that just getting the... shooting him right away?
Yes. He's still... You were bleeding out by then. I think you say that no one wants to party with you. And you warned me. I was able to disarm one of them, the Pole. I killed her. And that's what happened.
You we get a petrol bomb throw if you keep your necktie on all game. Ah.
3. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Theo, he was just too old for combat.
Damn.
He nods.
Everard had their bodies returned to Crenel because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor. Maybe they are simply taking their time.
Huh.
I don't know. This is the one.
I have to replay this game.
Yes, officer. 6 people are dead. It's not a success. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the
Oh my god, that's incredible.
And...
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies.
Pretty bad, officer. The second... We will see.
If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you...
No. I called your station after the fight.
Oh.
The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site. I'm sure they're...
That means
They're not.
He hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not...
I don't know.
He may have some idea, but he's...
Good.
Kim is my only friend in the world now.
Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the... Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you.
I saved Kim. I at least saved Kim. I fucked everything else up, but I saved Kim.
Easy now. How are you?
No!
He nods.
We're doing it.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. 2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water. It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill and out.
Dramamine? Then it's not that...
I honestly don't know. We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in... Yes, she left yesterday morning.
So then
maybe
what
it's
do we
her.
do?
Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone, and Classia, well, at least she's safely locked away. I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. We could find thousands more if we want.
But they seemed so mysterious.
No need to be melodramatic. We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in...
See? There's that.
Okay, I can do some ballistics.
It's extremely easy. Yes, God cursed the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable. Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peony.
That does make some sense.
What is?
Something's out there. The phasmid.
He does not... It's morning outside. You think... He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
I'm listening. I'm ready to hear what you think.
Solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard. No. Are you ready to limp? Good.
The lieutenant did mention doing more ballistics.
Why not?
All right, let's do it. Let's do it, Kim. We can do it.
Another look at the window, perhaps?
I've got no bullets. Let's see, what can I put here? I got no bullets. I'm gonna go back to holding my amphetamines. Oh, am I gonna take damage if I run?
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray. Who knows how very... Or you could not do that. No one is making you good. And when plus, smoke...
Find smokes and smoke them. Nah. Oh, the lawyer lady also got shot. I at least saved her. And for what, like, if only 3 people die in the shootout, you know, it could be worse, right? It could be much worse. It could be much better. But hey, I wouldn't be a VTuber if things worked out. Fuck. I'm still really, I'm really shook by that. God, this game is so good at building up tension. I didn't realize that I would get that invested in the Hardy Boys.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Yeah, unless you knew what to do ahead of time, it's probably the best outcome.
Yes.
Still feels real bad. All right, let's rethink these ballistics. All right, well, I guess that's really it. Like, they suck. They suck so much, but they feel like they're grown out and they feel like real characters so much that it hurts. Like, you're still like, I still recognize them as like, they feel like people. I don't want to see the Hardys I don't want to see anyone get shot.
A prime.
I don't even want to see ever get shot.
Into a radius of location, it's not the roof. And had it come from the island in the bay?
It's not impossible. So it is.
For a second he seems tired. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance.
I'm going to the island. Are you in, Kim?
I mean, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone. Ah, yes, of course. The village.
No, we're gonna go to that woman that I asked out on a date, and we're gonna ask if we can use her boat to go to the island to solve a crime. We're going to the sword boat lady. I wonder if she'll hook up with Ruby. I'm gonna try, I wonder if I can buy some health recovery items. Because I'm definitely just like on the cusp of death right now. I'd have to see it. I think the last round of conversations with Kuno. Okay, that's. I want to roundhouse kick Measurehead. I still don't want him shot. Like, the game does such a really good job of building up gun violence as being this really there's a lot of gravity to it. There's so much gravity when, like, the conversations you have with Kim about how firearms exist in the world, like that section, that standoff, actually having to use the gun in that one junction has so much gravity to it, and it's built up through the whole freaking game. And as much as Measurehead sucks, I don't want him to die. I don't think he deserves to get shot. All right, it looks like I can still run. Either you have all the pieces of the armor, or you have to pass one of the checks in a specific way. That's rough. You know, you're not wrong about that.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Here. I hope.
Huh. Yeah, there's trying to shoot the body down, but even then it's framed as like, this is a really dumb option because Kim and... One, bullets are scarce, and Kim really doesn't want to do it. I know, but as far as Kuno replacing Kim, I think that if I had built up a little bit more of a relationship with Kuno, I would feel better about it. Oh, that's bad. I'm assuming. Well...
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. The lieutenant crouches.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. And blood.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to see what happens.
Ah, that sounds like a thing I could do.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Something is wrong. No reply.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is it only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is enough.
Oh gosh.
I don't like it either, but that you can try.
They're shutting you up, silencing you. Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. In the cabin, you see...
Oh, fuck. Oh, this is really intense. All right, I'm gonna go see if I can buy some smokes and set this on fire. So what, there's what, 2 mercenaries left, right? All right, can I buy... Give me smokes.
A colorful
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
No! I'm like 90 cents short. Let's see. Whole Horse died. The Scab Leader died, and What's-Her-Face died. So yeah, I guess there aren't any left. All the mercenaries are dead. The only thing that's left is the Union. Oh, this is what Everett wanted, isn't it? Everett wanted the shootout, and for the mercenaries to die, so that the Union could seize power and take over the area. Oh. This is like a pretty bad end, actually. Yeah, I guess like I shot him in the cheek. Also, shoutouts to the drama of that. Missing the first shot, but then getting the super low chance to hit him on the second one. All right.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in its purest form. Sure, let me have a look.
They did always have the power,
Anything
that's
else
true.
you're thinking of selling?
Let's pawn that. Okay. Now let's go get those cigarettes.
Another time.
This is why I don't do politics. This is why I'm totally apolitical while I sit here and sell drugs. No one around here in Martinez is political. There's no politics in this game. When could this game have ever been political? Keep your politics out of video games. I'm just here to sell you guns. I'm here to sell you my old rifle that I found in a basement somewhere. All right, now we're gonna buy smokes. Yeah, Umaragi Generation. Look, it's just all right. I bought cigarettes. It's just a cool game about taking pictures. There's no politics in Umaragi Generations. You know what game does have politics though? Pokemon Snap. The politics are that Pokemon are really cute and that we should take more photos of them instead of trying to capture them and force them to battle.
The graffito has been painted over. The fuel oil catches fire immediately.
That's cool.
A low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face, illuminated. The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly,
Fuck yeah!
flames subside.
Oh, Kim. I put my art degree to good use there. Just set all that fuel oil on fire and look at Kim, and Kim's like, hell yeah, we're going straight to hell. All right, let's see if she'll let us use the boat.
Officer.
You're not limping. You're you.
I got shot in the foot. It was pretty cool.
Is this from the shooting in town?
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about.
Of course.
I don't want to mention it.
Can I help you with something? That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tide just dried. We've got 2 days of relative. If you promise to bring it...
Of course, ma'am.
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as
She's
she
really
smiles at you.
cute.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you?
All right, well, we got the boat. Let's head over to the island.
A skiff. Once you get in, that's it. Have you made all the necessary preparations? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
I'm committed.
What?
How else do we blast Sad?
Fine. Let's...
Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs.
Let's go. All right, this is it. Point of no return. We'll see. How long have I been streaming? About an hour and a half. It's about 6:30. I might be able to finish this tonight. Fuck the world! The hardcore!
Be free.
Harry Dubois and Kid Kitsunaki are hardcore! We took this hardcore boat and we were going onto the ultra hardcore island!
Last forever.
I'm not even gonna joke, this is actually a really sick moment. The fuck the world jacket makes everything just like that much better. I'm glad I held on to the boombox too. I'm feeling like Harry would be really into American football. Harry would definitely be into American football. Getting off on the boat, can we just pretend everything's said? Best friends and better halves. I've wanted to, it's a shitpost I've been working on. Now that I finally have the footage of the karaoke scene, sit back and just edit Neverment into it. Or maybe Goldfinger into it. It's really good, and it fits beautifully with everything else going on here. Well, this will be the end. So I feel like I missed so much in this game. Like, there's so many other ways to play this. There are so many other outcomes that can happen. Did I miss the Phasmid? Did I screw up and that I'm not going to be able to find the Phasmid? Would love a spoilerino on that one, since I saved shortly after. Alright, the Phasmid killed him. Alright, okay, wait and see.
The boat comes to a in the silence. Let's go.
Alright, Kim. How different would this be if Kuno was my assistant partner? Like, this would be so radically different if I had Kuno with me. Alright, we have to investigate. Inflammable. Impossible to flam.
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. The flock of quail departs. Now more on the islet, there is almost no wind. just the light movement of air
here,
through
girl.
the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline.
Okay, you two.
Long dried leaves chafing like a silent orchestra of great importance to the few who attend.
Yes?
Momentarily, the sounds are swept away. Pain shoots up your right foot and into
It's
your
just like it was in the church.
Is that why we are still?
The lieutenant nods. Air flows out of a pillbox window called the Mamadakwa.
Called the Mamadakwa?
We are way out now. No, it's just your imagination. A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete. The far away, a silent hiss.
Okay. I'm gonna finally find Called the Mamadakwa.
ICM. This feels familiar somehow.
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the...
Sounds an awful lot like.
It does. The RCM made... It's impossible to say.
Nice. A mediocre athlete would pant from dragging around his body on a busted crutch. But not you. You're thinking about politics, with blood dripping down your thigh.
I am, actually.
No one remembers the ICM. The connotation is less important each year. No. And...
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
A star with horns? I'm a star with horns.
No.
I could be the symbol of the revolution.
After one of these
The ligature does nothing. Oh gosh. Harry is just like... just fucked. Harry is absolutely just fucked. It's okay, I'm gonna find my wife and she's gonna make it better. Alright, it came from here. I can already see it.
An old the lieutenant puts his...
It's cold now. But someone has been maintaining it. Downstairs, somewhere. Liquid carbon, the kind that's favored by Vic.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a generator. A hollow ring.
I don't know.
That is his idea of a joke.
Do I kick the generator? No! It happened again! Oh, I got an achievement for it, though.
He nods approvingly. He even smiles.
What?
Someone who is basic.
The wind outside.
God damn it, Kim. So someone's definitely been living on this island.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh.
A flash of...
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch.
You face the concrete.
I'm gonna take a rest.
This
yeah, you know, that's like the really cool part about this. The narrative can be so heavily shifted, and the framing of events can be shifted so heavily by the choices you make.
The blanket feels cold. You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress.
Oh no, this is gonna be... Oh no. Did I die? Was that the world's most uncomfortable mattress? Oh, I fell asleep for too long. I've definitely never played a game like this before. Where is... Am I in a dream world now? Like, what's happening? How do I get out? I think I haven't... If I have played a game like this before, it's been a very long time. It's just been living rent-free in my brain. It's been really hard not to play this on stream. I wanted to record and have the whole playthrough, but like the whole time I'm just like, I I'd wrap up, especially in the last couple of sessions, I would wrap and just be like, I want to play more. All right. How do I get to the beach? onto the chain, there's something there. Okay. What's the chain? Walk into the water? Wait, footprints on the water? Wait, what? That's the other game. I haven't played
Dolores
it.
Day.
Wait, what?
Innocence of humanism, internationalism, and okay, don't say you need to talk right away, but you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. This is the holy queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back.
Hey.
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time.
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
No, Harry. No. I don't want him. We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to...
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
No, I can do it. I do have...
I don't want it.
No!
It looks expensive. That's not what figurines do.
She looks at the headless Faun Rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say.
I've got some custom dice.
I don't want... No, please. I didn't ask for things, but now only boring hell remains.
The figurines won't win her back. No, I got an achievement for that though. I got an achievement for trying to give her figurines. Do I go for it? Please give me a boost to my purple skills. I showed you my Gunpla, please respond. I showed you Gaia Gundam. I showed you Unicorn Gundam. Alright. I tried to kiss her. Please. If you won't accept the Gunpla, maybe you'll accept me.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, she is not kissing you back. The moment is trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there.
But I got rid of the expression.
Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
Why did you do that to yourself? You know I don't cheat, Harry. I never cheated on you. No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see. I'm pregnant. You know what this means. Of course not. I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck.
Oof.
Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions.
More questions. Ask more.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day.
You're the X something.
Oh, Harry, you shouldn't have done that. Call me like that.
You ruined it. There was still a chance. You should have waited longer.
No!
She would have called you instead.
Oh, Harry, do you really think so? We haven't talked in years. Months already.
This hurts so much.
Soon it will be years. Every season that passes, the light gets less clear.
The air gets black-eyed dogs wander the alleys.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
We all told you. Everyone warned you.
Everyone.
Oh no!
Literally all of
Literally everyone. I'm trying not to cry on stream, but this is really hard.
My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. It's impolite. It is. Useless.
1,000 times you beat an animal. 1,000 times you've raised that fabric. What in your mind you could still climb inside her bed? Still the only man.
Oh no, it's coming.
The morning? I don't understand. Oh my god, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. I can't do that anymore.
Oh no,
I'm
it's
not
happening.
18. Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me. Now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh god, it's already...
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
It's not. But... I don't know why I said but. There is no but. That's it, yes.
Where in hell? Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
Rhetoric never helps with anything, that's true.
Now, are you stupid? She's about to say something. Her innocence, Dolores Day. See? I don't understand. It was she herself.
We were bad for each other, okay? I was bad for you. Can you not? It just takes some time. For you, I think it will take something like 20 years, maybe. But I can. Yes. But that... No, Harry. We already tried again.
Is that how it is now? We should just... Not you too.
We can do it.
Of course. I'm bourgeois because I don't want to keep hurting you. I don't know. Please.
I'm having a lot of feelings that I probably shouldn't talk about on stream. This is, hitting me where I live. Yeah. Where you needed someone so dearly, and they just up and left. Maybe they left you a dog. And then they just stopped talking to you, and you haven't heard from them in years. But they're doing great. At least you hear about it from their moms sometimes. And you wonder if you're doing okay.
Harry.
She avoids turning.
And you don't really know the answer to that question. Oh no, it's happening. I'm crying.
They're turning moist now. Her eyes. She slowly shakes her head and tries to get hold of herself.
We both said a lot of things. We were very young. We will always have what was. I will always be influenced by it. But it is over. Now only total, unrelenting hell remains.
I have to get out of this conversation. I'm gonna start crying on stream.
She cannot but love you. She has said so 100 times.
I know none of this is real, but the feelings are, and that's terrible.
No.
Oh, she doesn't want to have a coffee with me. Okay, she's done.
And dull. Light. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I want to be a good person again. Not this. Not what you made me into. That was someone else. I won't see you, but you will see me. Oh, Harry.
Oh, that hurts.
This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova, but right here, I'm suffocatingly beautiful and young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. Oh yes, this is see you tomorrow.
And that's how it really ends. See you tomorrow? That it's not going to end, and you're not going to get over it. You're just going to come back to this spot. You're just gonna come back. Oh, that was... Oh, God. Okay. It's okay, Kim is here for me.
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
Let's just solve the fucking
Are you
case.
sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, halfway covered in blood from your wounds. Okay.
Spit out the blood.
Still worried.
Yes?
I need Kim Kisaragi in my life. Alright. There's more stuff here. Ooh! Oh, plus hand-eye coordination. That would have been nice a while back.
Books and magazines, most are soft covers. Serialized, popular depictions of men among what is most...
Someone's made themselves a home.
All things communist. What? Do I have any clothes for conceptualization? Drama, let's see. Conceptual... I gotta have something, right? Put on my smoking jacket. Put on... Let's see, do I have conceptualization pants, perhaps? Logic, conceptualization...
This hat is so soft. So Kraz, glory to...
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Covers, serialized, fantastic. Oh,
Of course I got it.
Under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory.
Look, powerful communist theory.
Our life non-affirming left-wing literature.
Ooh, Sia. I agree.
Your incendiary remark has it's making a strong comeback. After all,
that one student did have some, yes.
The little books seem...
Critical
Again,
theory?
I'm not a philosopher, but whoever has lived...
Interesting.
So someone... Alright, gotta get my fashion back on. I can't have anyone see me like this. The hat stays. So someone's been living here. We know this is a possible spot. +2 empathy, really? There's some Karl Mazov stuff. Alright, got some healing. Got a lot of healing.
You see a small metal...
Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
No, Kim. No.
Oh,
I am a human can opener.
It was naive. Another part of the...
How do I open up this blast door? How do I open this? Tell me, secret mystery bunker communist, how do I open up this door?
Green paint flecks off the mono. The keys rattle like teeth.
The console of an anti-computation device. Possibly. Urgence, ouvert, allumé, radio...
The dial.
Insular. This is...
It's an air-gapped system. And off, nothing happens.
We need to restore power before... We should look around outside. There are barrels.
The console looks...
Okay, look around inside, and then we'll figure out how to get in there. Alright, back to the beach. gotta solve this case. I'm so close, I can feel it. Oh, wow. Sorry, I kind of lost it there for a second. Thank you for putting up with me while I dealt with an unfortunate moment of emotion. Was not expecting this game to pull that out of me. Yeah, I will do better in the future to keep that under wraps. No one needs to hear about that or see that. And I walk across the...
A strange feeling, looking at the water, with a bottle in your hand. In the still mirror of the eyelets and posts, like, yes, oh fuck, yes. No, we're not starting with that. Not now, not this time. This thought is over. Perhaps where it has always been, smelling of tutti frutti and...
Oh god, tutti frutti and betrayal. Okay. I got some experience from that. Alright, gotta crawl around, turn the power back on. And then, thank you. She's gonna get so many pets tonight once I finish this game. But for now, I can at least finish off this water. I love the theme of this, that little bit, the do-do-do-do-do. That one little musical section, I just adore. Alright, this is the generator. So I gotta work the generator to turn power back on.
Old cylindrical generator. Wait.
Downstairs into the console, then from there into the liquid carbon. The kind that's...
If anyone stayed here.
Okay. There was another door out here. Unfortunately, Hazel left the room as soon as I started feeling things. She must have known. I was like, I gotta get out of here. All right, need to distract myself with something else before I start feeling things again, because no one needs that. All right, let's see. There was another door, and it was down here, right? I'm worried that I'm gonna miss the Phasmid. My friend the Phasmid. You know, I don't know. So we know that there's a bunch of communist literature here. What could, like, I'm really curious. I don't really understand, because it doesn't seem like they have a personal connection or they would have a personal motivation. So what could they possibly what could they be doing? We found powerful communist literature here.
Soft covers.
Found critical theory. Let's see, open the blast door. I gotta explore and find where the fuel is, which means it's probably out back here, right? And then once I find the fuel, then I can turn on the generator that will let me get the power to open the blast door and keep moving on. But until then, I can't do anything. And I really want to finish this game. I feel like I'm gonna knuckle up and I'm gonna try to finish this game tonight, no matter what. Where's the fuel? I'm running around. I'm looking for fuel tucked away somewhere on this island. Or maybe it was back toward the front. Oh, wait, no. Here's another path. There was a whole area. Found it.
There's a rain-soaked...
This looks like a good place to aim from.
A single-person mattress and an empty can of beans on the ground next to the silhouette
beans.
of a tobacco picker. Contemporary Rivisholian.
The smoker's a clean person. I didn't see any signs of smoking inside.
There's a firing slit in the wall, and quite old and grimy.
Alright, so there's a firing slit.
Trepidation. A small piece of Martinez coastline open. A towering skyscraper. The red chimney and the box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. You see a small fleck of white.
There's no way. How did this person make this
You have a
shot?
line of sight to the window.
What are you talking about? Can't be certain. It's certain.
A pair of binoculars?
Cheek against a cheek.
Good. I think we have it, detective. The origin of the shot. This is the... It's only moderately effective cop work and...
Oh no, come on.
You think so? We would...
Perhaps it's a...
No, officer. It's not an invisible shooter. Or she.
It was Kolda Mamadakwa. Kolda Mamadakwa shot the person. Okay, someone or something is watching me. I think the Phasmid and Kolda Mamadakwa are in cahoots, and that they killed him. The more I think about it, it's like, it seems like a superhuman. They shot him in the mouth while he was having sex. From this island, all the way to the whirling in rags.
Powered off and...
Like, it feels like... It feels so bizarre. Like, how could someone make that shot?
This old, the lieutenant, there's a the recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like...
That should do it.
Alright, got it. I guess like a train, maybe? But I haven't really met anyone. Unless it's a totally new character that would be able to make that shot.
A dim golden glow animates the
It's on.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears.
That there was somebody who meant to shoot someone, like, they might have meant to shoot someone else. And that hitting the mercenary was never intentional. And that just kicked off this whole chain of events. And now 3 people are dead. Well, 4. 4 people are dead.
A sudden wave of...
After you. I don't know.
A thin wisp of smoke rises.
So did I. Not back it.
I'm not gonna tell Kim I'm scared. Alright, let's save, because I feel like I'm gonna die. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. This has got to be the climax of the game. Right? Right? What else could there be? Alright. An inner tube. I can't believe I killed I really did kill Disco, didn't I? Oh. Is this it? Is this it? This is him?
An old man, wearing tracksuit trousers, then spits it out. Unclouded by cataracts. His eyesight is sharp.
My eyesight? Yes.
A shudder of disgust passes his left side. His right side.
I did not expect this at all.
I did. And you opened it. I should have burned that constant reactionary rock and roll music. Playing on the water.
Told you we shouldn't play sad FM.
It wasn't rock and roll. It was it's not reactionary. It's cool.
Right about rock and roll. It is degenerate. It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. It's a triangle.
Southeast Samaran made. Exotic. Must be.
A Samaran rifle. How did you get hold of one?
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Signal commune. Military aid.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk. Why? Yes.
I have no bullets.
I bet you've killed a lot of people with it. You fascist fuck.
I've been building communism the whole time.
Come to me.
His left eye twitches.
We have come to ask you questions. If you do not comply, we will take you.
Another spitball lands and the danger levels here are hard to read. One moment he's a fire, the next, a fire gone out. The lieutenant pulls his pistol.
You are a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
No.
Oh no.
Put it down now.
Or you're gonna blow my brains out before you question me. It's out of bullets.
He stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound.
Yeah, I'm...
A strange
We'll see how I feel after this.
like a song.
The future teaches you.
The present.
The present to be afraid and cold.
Who is he?
Real music. Real Brilliant Cult. That's La Revacholière, not your rock and roll misanthropy. Chanson de soldat. The job of a shitlicker.
He's not wrong.
It is the anthem of the world. In Grad, they sang Brave Children, favorites of history. And in Sin, everyone has. They named a fucking perfume after it. Talk to her. It's the drugs you're all on.
Okay, to be fair, yes, I was on methamphetamine when I danced hard enough to commune with the city.
There was something there when he said, talked to her. All around you, the air slowly circulates the islet, carrying little swallows and black-beaked seagulls in its slow drift. They all keep their distance.
I've seen kids lose their minds and start talking to the city. Cities can't talk. It's bourgeois. How did it?
He waves erratically. It was dear to him. He resents forgetting it. His gaze follows your motions. The rifle's in a shabby state. Like on the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood. Try it.
The right type and the right calibre.
He's liking this.
Ah.
No one said it has to be a Belmagrave.
From ballistics, it could...
It doesn't matter if it...
The old man keeps following your motion. This looked
very
much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to get a confession. No reply. You went in too fast. He sounds like he hasn't gotten to speak to another human being in...
My name
Okay, we'll talk to him.
Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter.
The Commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? You're
From the Insular Indian Citizens Militia. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here...
51 minus 8 equals...
He's been on this island alone for 43 years?
I was in Resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 20. You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol.
I'm going to revolutionize them.
Posturing.
Oh, come on!
You're the RCM. You represent the Moralist International, the enemies of humanity who took this
okay.
to them as a prisoner.
A spray
Okay,
of
he's
blood
not
from
wrong.
his mouth. Rene, the royalist on the coast, said,
Liberal reactionaries signed that instrument. Traitors who should have been...
Is that part of why you've been here all this time?
So he's still waging this war.
From his chin.
Honor is a feudal atavism. My moat, 43 years and 10 months. It's not...
He not, but he...
What have you been doing?
Hiding. Fish.
Where the afternoon grows late, en Rue de Son.
Always waiting. For her to return.
Her who?
For who?
Girl, child. Revolution. Always.
I've given my life to Malzi and Sosu. I have, actually.
Waste.
Oh,
The
no.
material base for an uprising has eroded the historic opportunity for our revolution.
He just bashed my theory.
It will not come back anymore. However hard I try, whatever I do, how does anyone survive? I steal. Supplies, vegetables.
How is your health, Mr. Dross?
I've been throwing up blood since winter. Red, like beetroot.
The RCM can
So
provide
he's
medical-
dying,
Need
too.
to die.
You also have Druamine.
I have been running out of that stuff. There's nothing to look over. I haven't. I have holes in my brain. Years missing. Others, I don't even know what. Inferno?
I would imagine it gets tremendously difficult.
Traitors. It's better. It's disgusting.
Are they not heartbroken? How could they have moved on?
There's nothing serious in this world. It's a fuck. What have I used it for?
Here we go. A trap.
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. I've used it to kill people.
Interesting.
Sorry, I'm really focused on this.
There is no
I do feel like
after.
it is a violation of fair play whodunit, because there's no lead into this. It's there's a guy on an island who is and he's the murderer at the end of everything. It wasn't someone you knew, it was some guy on an island.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Go.
Yeah, I get where they're coming from, but it's a little
Be
bittersweet.
Slow. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
I don't want to tell you.
Ah, no, he was...
Did you think that was a good idea? Don't listen to me. I'm wrong.
No, suggestion, not again.
What did I just say?
What did I just tell you? Don't drop the ball now.
The who?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice.
Oh, yes. That one.
Did you?
Oh, he did kill him, didn't he?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune.
A drop of blood in the saliva. Exhaust him with proof. Pilot the gun. The scent of blood in the air. But
all right.
What else? There was something you can't remember.
Yeah.
I saw you poking around there.
You had direct visibility. You've been here a long time, Mr.
I'm ready to die.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead fascists for fascists. Done.
You're sad for your fascia, brother.
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling arguments.
Not a lot of guns around that use.
It's a real gun. Not like you. You look like imbecile.
Damn. He saw you. So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert
I
you.
mean, for what it's worth, I also kill the guy.
You didn't handle anything. None of those people mean anything.
You're getting diverted.
So you watch the fight?
You don't know anything.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it?
Dramatically ask.
4.46 jacketed ammunition, modified for good. This feels good, doesn't it? Things.
Murder.
This pushed him, but not enough. Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells.
The Maybells.
There were Maybells in the grass when you got nowhere else. Nowhere in all of Martin. Wait, don't forget the footprints.
I'm glad I passed
the
this.
diagonal prints in the dust in the secret space behind Classia's bedroom. Now, they're gonna...
Thank you, Head.
Remember? Maybe don't beat yourself anymore, though.
Damn Maybells.
He seems tender suddenly.
So many this year, too. The spring is coming. They blossom on the islet.
South. The bay.
The coast, too.
If you must get around a lot to stay undetected all these years.
I may.
She also knows about the pinball workshop and everything. So yeah, it's like everything fits.
With the victim.
There is a small tremble. Don't leave any loose ends. Get him.
What boots is he wearing?
Brands with you.
Show me the soul split.
Fuck.
They're gonna match.
The maker is called Sep. These are not the unusual horizontal.
Oh, they're not.
Souls.
The size fits, but not the soul.
Thank you, Drama. Drama finally paying off.
Wearing them right now.
Racking those brains, are you?
Yes, I am.
Desperate to report.
The lieutenant gives you. The prints were his. You can see it in those. The old man stares at.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a...
He was a rapist.
To the ground. Moaning with joy. Got your attention. Now you stop.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not...
Oh, the inhumanity.
The lieutenant while the lieutenant listens, holding his breath.
Just nod.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them. In phase. And I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth.
His language is very interesting here. How he shifts. I was in phase. I pulled the trigger and I flew in the air. That it's like he sees the bullet in his connection to it as being
I
very
had a shot
personal.
like that in me anymore. I did. Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white. Or what's left of it anyway. And so...
Mr. Dross, are you aware?
Yes.
So we did it.
And you were looking at them? The victim and a young woman having sex?
The old man.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive. This is where you can coax it.
So what's the motive?
The lieutenant.
I don't understand. Do you?
I'm always looking.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle?
A rifle scope
helps him see all the shit.
And if you don't like it?
Click.
Then you pull the trigger?
Yes. Think of it as a form
You know, he's really got that materialism down pat.
These dialectical materialist types never do. Explore. You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift.
I want to take this for composure check. It's like I'm not going to get any more checks, right?
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that. Jealousy is a reactionary concept. I wanted to... That's all it takes.
This man has seen past, and now he longs to see her covered in blood.
He had feelings for her.
The coals of his eye.
Man needs to feel something else. Yes. Over the years. It's not unproletarian. No. I don't really know. The day after I killed...
His voice acting is incredible.
I don't know why I do the things I do anymore. Maybe...
A sudden pang.
If you came 10 years ago...
In the silence, the lieutenant...
Since you came to Martinez...
So he's just been watching her, was in love with her, and decided to kill the person she was having sex with.
That.
How could you see what she looked like?
The sun came up. Her hair was like cobwebs. She smoked more fags and snorted a line of whatever shit. Her passport and ticket.
In
Oh,
the
he took
free
them all.
state of Seminine.
After she was...
Did you keep what was in it?
No. Why would I do that? I didn't need tickets to Villiers.
So he took her passport and
This
everything.
implies
Ah,
Also, a little inconsistency here. He was surprised to hear her name Clausia before. Would he?
You didn't say Clausia in there. It was something.
And he doesn't even remember.
I don't remember. I did. I could see who she was, too.
You could tell she was a spook?
She had different color hair on the
Oh, she was a spook.
and glasses. Boy,
He's setting it up for you.
I'm not blind, am I?
How does he know? Let's see. Footprints in the dust. He could have changed shoes.
He must have climbed to the roof, maybe.
What are you?
Like the crab man.
You've been through the secret route behind the wall.
I've been through all of Martinet.
Thank God.
That Nook too?
Yes, that too. You turn it on inside, and it gets so dark out, you can't see a man looking in.
Those two took the cake. You hear the familiar scribble.
How did you get in there? The hidden...
I can just walk in the hostel now after a good wash. They all think I'm an antisocial, a vagrant. Closing
Was he
hours a
ever
good time.
in the Whirling Environs? Could I have met him before this point?
Kitchen? How?
I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois
I see,
game
okay.
merchant lived there. I don't know, 15 years ago?
One more thing.
What about?
There. He's already admitted to it.
I did. I was there one night, and she was crying. The day after I killed. Yes. I don't know why.
Neither. In the silence, the lieutenant drew.
Her.
The lieutenant nods at you.
Where is she? That Clausier. I haven't seen her there for days.
So I just wasn't able to put it together.
I know she's gone. Like she knew I was here.
Across the harbor, on the south bank of the River Esperon, inside a cell, a young woman is withdrawing from amphetamines,
Oh, that's what I did too.
and alcohol, and knows it's over. They've come for her. He knew she knows. She was looking at the island, figuring it out, day by day.
We could get more. We've got him talking.
Who knows what he's seen, and you could get more out of him. He likes talking.
A tragic comedy.
A strange little engine seems to... The familiar put, put, put.
Imbeciles.
For a
It's a white
60-year-old
check.
man, he's prone to erratic hand gestures and clearly malnourished.
My composure's already
You
maxed.
can see no more by looking at his slouched frame. The moment passed.
But I can do drugs. Oh no! It didn't improve it that much! It's still locked! Whatever.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
I said a lot of
The
things.
sum of all the erratic. The wind picks up.
Your Wayfarer rights have been suspended.
Information council. So we are arresting him.
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He's sweating. Beats up. Pupils are dilated too.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
Alright, can someone give me a boost on perception? I have a feeling that this is the fast mid, isn't it? This has got to be... I got it anyway.
There it is again. To your north, as it has been since you came to the coast.
All right, I will.
Something completely different. It sounds like a boat.
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat. What?
What are you talking about?
Your skin crawls.
There's something in the reeds, isn't there? Something moving out there. Oh! It's the Phasmid! phasmid! I need cryptozoology!
A delicate tangle of arms and legs.
What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pin. You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand move to your holster.
Tell me what you see, damn it.
I can see it.
He sees
4
it!
simple words, thank God, but that means it's really there, spinning slowly.
Be very, very careful.
Okay, I'm gonna save. Okay, autosave for me. Thank the Lord. Alright, I'm gonna go take a little bit of a break here. I need to just go use the little deer's room. But I will be back to talk to the phasmid. Sit tight. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Sorry, all these hydration rewards just keep stacking up. Alright. Let's go, phasmid.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs.
I'm so hyped.
Hanging
I'm so
from its
hyped.
head like a woman's hair. White and reed-like tufts stick out of it. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
I'm gonna approach carefully. Okay. I'm going to fight it with Junkyard Dog.
Breath held. You take 2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks like laughter. Sweat drips from your
What the
brow,
fuck is going on?
soak in your chest. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in front of you to take hissing and clicking. It extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water. The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to absorb. Suddenly, there is no stop. Be afraid. As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other, as if each has a mind of its own, praying to you. The reed creature does not stop its stridulations. It towers above you. Perhaps it is preparing to eat its god.
I'm its god? What the what?
Maybe it is real. The pheromone.
The insect's head is crowned with reed-like scales, the shape of seed heads. They rustle as the air moves, breathing you in, your sour, greasy semiochemicals on the breeze. No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming slowly. The foam is white. The faintest smell like you've never felt before. Like burnt roses.
Careful. It may be poisonous.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, letting out that same smell, like summer burning.
Okay, Phasmid. Oh, it talked!
Tell me what it's like for you.
If I tell you...
Tell you what it's like for me. Fire? Where? I do not have fire inside me. In me, there is not even blood, but lymph. Now, I will tell you what it's like for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images. A kind of darkness being intruded upon. Transient, deep shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations. A swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. Oh, I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul. Are you sure? Sometimes, when molting, I regrow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg replaced a missing antenna.
A small leg?
The leg tried to move around independently, making it hard to walk. Yes, thankfully someone
ate it?
The next time I molded, I grew an antenna again. So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
I was born to detect you.
No one detected me for such a long, long time. For thousands of years. I dithered, out of sight. No one believed I exist. Almost no one.
I never gave up. I always believed it was real.
Dripping of blood that smells like strawberries. Across the calm sea. The first in 1,000 years. Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily. I think we should eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. No, you're awake. I am real. Like I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmodia.
Yeah?
Endemic to the Insulindian Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight.
Wait, it's been cloning itself?
Molting, cloning myself. Unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys.
Did the Phasmid actually take her
May
stuff?
have unknown, dangerous bio.
No, no one believed I exist. Almost no. I have stayed hidden through full forms of government. Yes, I do not have a starter display, so I use a neurodegenerative element to aid in camouflage.
The deserter. He's been here for
So his brain has been slowly destroyed by the Phasmid being on the island.
The moral of our encounter is, I am a relatively median life form. The Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all. It is
Okay, now I know what the Pale is.
into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory. Its advent coincides with the arrival of the human mind. You're a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with nothing. Just by accident. We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago, when organisms first started breathing.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if he misplaces us all one day, or just forget? No, you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation. Please be. Or one day, one of you will close your eyes and sign, and open them to see that.
It doesn't look like that, no. You're just staring at it. Okay. Is it somehow related to the case?
Sort of.
I think we should take the picture, and then you should back away from the unstudied species.
No, there is one more. Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you. That woman. Turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. Do it for the working class.
You have to get over the woman for the working class.
She was
I will do it,
middle class.
Phasmid, for you.
It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay.
For the working class. Alright, I'm changing my tier list. Stickins, the Phasmid, is just edging out Kim.
There is no
just
change
barely,
in
but
the
it's just
insect's
edging out
motion
Kim.
while it's being aimed by the camera.
Phasmid is my boyfriend now.
Fixated
And girlfriend, partner. Phasmid is my partner now.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The Phasmid freezes in its bright light. Head turned toward the lieutenant.
I got it.
What a kind creature.
The limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. You feel a soft push could tip the creature over. It's a sudden shiver passes the limb. Looks like the creature is awakening. Wave by wave from its
Should I touch it? I want to touch it.
hang from a great height. With your hand shake, the sensation is electrifying. It is surprisingly delicate.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture.
I'm gonna do Phasmid drugs.
It tastes like sugar. Very faint. The anthropod towers above you, tough, odorless, mostly comprised of water. Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left. As you're turning away, the Phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water.
Gotta drink the Phasmid juice.
Carrying its feather weight without.
Bye, Phasmid. I love you. Please come back sometime.
And just like that, and something under it. In the place it stood, bobbing there, among...
It's gone.
The Phasmid really did take her shit.
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look. Apparently, yes.
In some kind of strange...
Our suspect is not looking so...
Wait, it really did take all of her stuff. It had her passport the whole time. Oh man. I love you, Phasmid.
6 crumbling petals.
This is the...
This flower is the petals. Water flows under the channel. Inland, the wrinkled...
We've been over that one.
This passport, issued by...
Classia's hidden
Alright,
documents.
so
From
how
the
was I
MC boy.
supposed to get that then and have the full suit of armor for the shootout? If it was here on the island and I had to get here already to...
She said it would be for... And I don't know who Katarzyna
Don't need that piece. Oh, okay.
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Classia's, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or... Perhaps. But that still doesn't explain how it got into the nest. Like a magpie? What a coincidence. Then it would also...
By now, the lieutenant has...
I can see how
The lieutenant has accepted your
It's
unusual
classy,
methods.
with short black hair and glasses. She looks boyish.
I don't know. But it was...
All right. Well, let's go check on him and...
What is it? Something is very wrong.
Mr. Dross?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring.
Ah, oh, I see.
And bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking. Like an addict of some terrible substance. The plastic cape feels caught.
He's going into some kind of cycle.
The trembling mouth.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help.
He stares into the reeds. Your work.
I lost.
He turns his eye.
He's non-functional.
Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help. This site is a T9, Mr. Dross.
Silence. You've gotten all you will out of this. No reaction. This is an old...
Did you take this...
There.
He hears us.
No reply.
Try something else?
Nothing. The last...
If Kuno kicked it in...
The plastic... The blacks of his eyes are... The strength has all gone out of...
Old age and shock. Yes.
No, it's the
arrest
phasmid.
and the appearance of the
There's much more. Remember what it said when it spoke?
That could be part of the shock. But you're right.
No response.
Told you? Yes, good. He did seem distressed. I have a...
No one would believe you.
We should think about getting back to the mainland.
All right, back to the mainland. The phasmid ruined him. Much like cryptozoology ruins all of us. You know what I think? Oh no, I already used them to set the fire to that, to the fuel oil. Like, I think I earned a cigarette. The cigarettes were really for art. It was the best use of them. I really wasn't ready for that. Like, the phasmid was a hauntingly beautiful thing. I mean, to pull into it like that. And for it to... to make that connection, like, what is the Pale? The Pale came with you. The Pale is... it's an allegory for climate change, just like Umanaragi Generations. But it's this idea of, like, humanity and consciousness being a burden and being inherently self-destructive. Like, the inevitability of mankind is that we are not only going to destroy ourselves, but destroy everything else with
The chain
us.
trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot.
Ah, yes. So for bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? From enemies.
The skiff is...
Let's. We are done.
So I listened to a long time ago, I listened to a spoiler cast about Disco Elysium, and I did...
The skiff...
the only thing I remembered was the phasmid,
There
and that
is
the
someone
phasmid was
in
real.
land waiting for you. Reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
So I really wanted to see it, but I didn't remember anything about the conversation. So what's left?
Look what the tide brought in.
Oh, final boss.
What does that say on your back? Beast. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Whatever this is,
Hey, look, I'm a skull.
completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen.
No one else is bothered by it.
You're a cop with piss on his back.
I love that there's unique dialogue for this.
How hard the liberals are going to fuck us for this?
Hey, I solved the case.
No. You've sensitivity tested this.
Harry, there are probably pictures. They're going to fuck us to death.
Yes, There could have been cameras. This needs damage control.
There were not any cameras around. They don't have cameras.
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstam.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Comar. And this is your special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam, Patrol Officer.
All right.
Hi.
We've come
Time
to
to be
scrape what's
judged.
left of you off the paper.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 56.
The scene is making even him.
We might need your help with something later.
Trent is the guy with the kid. Yep, that's what I was like. He's familiar.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
All right, everyone. Where do we go with this? Kim, thank you, Lieutenant. Do we let Kim go? No. Kim to the end.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to perform.
Ari, we want to help you.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think
Look,
I
I
need to
slayed
manage your expectations
karaoke.
a little.
I founded
I'm at best
communism.
enthusiast in
I was a
cognitive
great
science.
dancer. I don't see what the problem is.
My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level.
No, Trent. It's too late. You're...
Shit, kid. What an interesting moniker.
Yes, I was spying on you. I was in the bar.
Oh, he
wearing a wig and
was.
stupid sunglasses. I heard you lost your mind and your...
In the crowd, there was a man and a woman in RCM uniform. In his defense, we were in a...
Yes, I'm Trent Heilerstam. I never said I wasn't Trent Heilerstam. What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psycho...
He's here
Oh,
to see if you're
gosh.
insane. He's smart. The
I'm not
cafeteria
insane.
manager
I'm
you
just a
fucked over
meth
told us where
addict.
he went.
Look, I just... My perception skills were low.
Shit, kid.
I got him
didn't
together
betray you.
with Sylvie.
He just told us the direction you went in. Who's Sylvie? It better not be. Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
This guy sucks. He would never be my partner.
He doesn't remember.
See? You really...
Yeah, that's very good. Where have we been? You told us to fuck off. You said we're
'Cause,
cramping your
I
style.
showed up with
You're
other people.
Detective God. Fuck everything. All will burn. Detect or die. You were crying hysterically. You were drunk, breaking things. None of us wanted to see the abyss, so we fucked off. The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage, Detective God. Trent.
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat.
I did drive a boat.
Standing.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, Isola, pound, and
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with...
Interesting.
I regret calling them and telling them
Yes,
anything.
interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically? Psychologically?
Kim is way better.
Why not socioeconomically?
Yeah. He's trying to bait me into outing myself.
Son of fucking Lung here. Detective Farad, son of Lung on the case.
He has indeed had the possibility before. I have trouble believing him, of course, but he seems to want to convince himself of it. And I've seen him work. His methods are...
With all due respect, Lieutenant, You're bewitched by the shit, kid.
I wish he was bewitched by me.
What doesn't happen is a cop wiping his own memory. In fact, it's not possible to wipe one's memory at all. Even with the amount of pot and Pilsner he downs every hour.
Detective Wigmer. Yes, a couple of times.
So you don't remember?
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten...
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all?
Okay.
Something to be... Look at the voice, the neon. Listen to the radio. Hardwired to the free market. He just needs...
Okay, Trump, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Now, nothing. Now we're just going to stand here. No.
No, we're not.
Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do?
Lie. Just bide your time. Ask something, then lie.
Yes.
It's in the ocean?
Under the sea. Our work vehicle with fish and clams and other sea shit.
It was stolen. It was.
Oh, well, if it wasn't you, then it's okay. You only, for the record, you pressured us into getting it. It'll be cool, Jean. We'll have wheels. Rapid response. I was... Don't
Wait, it
answer
could have
that.
been a horse cop?
Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your
Give me a boost. Give me a boost on hand-eye coordination. Also, I'm gonna do drugs in front of them. Just snip some speed in front of them. All right, let's give it a shot. I guess no one's watching anymore. Oops. Didn't
You
get
juggled
it.
the badge for a second. Ouch! You strained your elbow.
He found it. He found it.
I did find it though.
It's his badge.
Beep boop.
And your gun?
As if having your badge and gun.
Gun. Just repeat the gun.
Achievements.
I upgraded my gun to a rifle.
Phew, he has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
I did quit
don't
drinking
buy it.
though.
Why do you
He's wounded. It's been a long week and
Hell
he's
yeah.
handled an actual corpse.
It might be the pheromones.
Detective, please. Don't start talking about your pheromone again. This is serious. If you...
I don't believe you. You're drunk. You let a suspect escape.
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuragis.
No, she didn't do it.
Oh well. If you let her.
Yeah. I didn't want her to kill herself.
You're Claire's little peony now. Doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's not compared to the 6 people who were gunned down.
Hey, look.
Streets are
Look.
literally red.
Look.
He did everything.
I did my best there.
We did everything we could. The company hired
Oh, I love this.
mercenaries.
Kim coming in and saying that we did everything we could.
He did
Kim's
so
got my
at
back.
considerable risk to his own life. He was shot, not once, but twice. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
I gotta tell them about the phasmid.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the city. You spent the week with him on this case.
On the case?
What is Kim's take?
Well, the drinking, the gun losing, also losing the badge. That's so true. Although he has not been drinking on the job this week.
True. I got my shit together.
1 week.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue.
Oh no!
He likes to apologize profusely, making it sound like he's
Look, I
guilty
can't help
of
it.
at
I'm
least
Canadian, you know.
first-degree murder. It's
I'm
not
just a Canadian, dear.
strategy for an officer.
Oh dear. Oh, Kim, I can't believe you do me like this.
It's
I
what,
thought we were boys.
especially considering his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a Mazovian socio-economist. He wants to liquidate the ruling class, which, again, for a police officer, is a little odd.
This section
You
rules.
should yell something. Yes, let's let.
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, and the drugs, of course. Some kind of anti-radiation drug he uses to induce visions. But despite all this, he is a great detective.
Sorry, I wanted
One
to
of the
listen to
best.
Kim.
He can talk human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven. Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which, by the way, was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
Oh, it's like, look, he's got a great singing voice.
Yeah, it was what it was.
Yo, fuck you! Fuck you! I was great. I crushed that test.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and he apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years.
Oh, he also discovered a new species.
New species?
A colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds.
He takes out the photo. You hear gasps beneath.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
As you can see, I'm a pretty okay detective and an absolutely giant communist.
Hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
Detective? The old man was not aware of the Phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor.
So it is connected.
I must say, this is...
Yes, it really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
This is a
Get
very,
fucked.
very sad man who has just seen something that's made. Now you make your case. Now is the time.
I also...
Or never.
I also started a nightclub.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
I turned their lives around. I discovered a hitherto undiscovered anthroponetic phenomenon in the
4 kids
world.
were living in a tent on the ice. They were going to drown when it melted. It's not optimal, but the building...
It's not that okay. Get off this subject.
Female?
You had to see it. It had this...
Incredible. What?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called...
Let's just like speculate
of course,
on
as I
it.
said, I'm only guessing. As in cloning itself.
It told me. It literally told me.
Makes sense. Yes.
Very interesting. Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria... Yes.
Nothing is off the table.
Of course, Lieutenant, of course.
They're not going to go for this speculation.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown.
Incredible. The PR value...
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
Absolutely, this is great.
Wow, I just solved all the problems.
Vigilante.
Without it,
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still.
yes. Fallen through a gap.
The body was transported to Precinct 41.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry.
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Graz, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries, this man's mother was Lily. His Lillian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution.
So, it...
Thank you, Trout.
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
He killed out of an act of jealousy.
I thought this Lilianovich was...
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proximity to the Phasmid and its chemicals. He himself gave... Also, we have ballistics from the gun.
Yeah, I'm fucking great at this.
Oh, It's way...
It's way more. I'm the greatest of all time.
Perfect folding mechanism. Get over yourself.
God damn it. Doesn't it? It will pass. In time.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is. Why? That's not what you were...
There was a possible witness in there. And it
Yeah,
was...
Of course.
we know we did good work.
Call it.
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
That's a clean
So I
win.
have to. Jude?
Want to take this hot shit
Anything
back?
that ends
Hell
the
yeah.
trial is
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to...
I did meet the dice maker, yeah.
We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken.
Now you will The man looks away, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
No. You're too unstable to work for my boss. You're suicidal.
No, my boss would take you.
wouldn't
You're too much of a
consult
hot
for a
mess.
corruption.
Yes, I had her make me some dice.
He would immediately backpedal. I told you it's not that bad.
Oh, thank you, Volition.
Who is Lena?
She lives at 1113.
Tabernacle? It's on the way off?
Fine. If
she and her husband were...
We're gonna tell her about it. Yay!
Oh, watch out or she'll faint.
Us? We're the bloody...
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
So he remembers that. Yes.
Shooting up churches never is.
Enemies were hiding in a church. To the...
Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
Okay.
It's...
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershore.
The press will blow over.
Okay,
Thank
bad
you
press
again,
will
Lieutenant.
Why am I
Style
like
mystery.
this?
Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
Okay.
Dora
Yeah.
Dora Ingelund? Yeah, you mentioned her name.
Not Dora Dubois.
Something like that.
Vasa is where beautiful...
We weren't even
One is
married?
married anymore. This is Revachol. God, I don't know.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
No, it was 6. Like, incredibly bangable?
Incredibly bangable. You're using this moment to assert your male
He is
privilege.
very passionate about this.
Very passionate about feminism.
Okay, you're right. She was extremely fuckable, Harry.
Snow Welkin. Blonde.
The blonde Snow
heartbreak,
Welkin. I could be a blonde Snow Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spirit.
Look, the sun is about to go down.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts. My point is...
In other words, he's heard enough about this.
Who are you? Well, obviously you're not a...
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
Harry,
What?
it explains everything. The
You're
running
inexplicable.
around,
You.
the fact that you don't seem to know.
You were a gym teacher.
Javelin throwing freak here.
Of course. Contact Mike.
Contact. I just loved it because.
He's been on about Mike again? I hate that guy. Oh, you don't say. Does he also vault an impassable gulf of...
It is getting cold out.
Everyone's sick of it.
Yes, you...
The smell of Skuro.
High school.
His smirk suggests barely contained laughter.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest to God.
He's an honest to God
Well,
gym teacher.
First, I will go back to my detective. We just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the...
Let's see,
Talk
can
to
I-
Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers.
Come work.
with...
Be my partner,
This
Kim.
truly came as a surprise to him.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean...
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant.
I do like the sound of that.
Yes, I got the achievement. I got an achievement for recruiting Kim.
He's really considering it.
Good.
Fuck it. Let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage.
Under the noonday sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41 to Boogie Street, forking into the... You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chain. Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmair? Yes. Dubois? Yes. Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomley Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man.
Harry's our man.
He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood?
Wonderful. Then can we please just go...
All right, that's it. That's Disco Elysium. What an incredible game. Just from start to finish. I'm really glad I waited for the definitive edition. I love that there was extra dialogue just for that jacket. And the voice acting was incredible. The phasmid. Yeah, I can't imagine playing this game without it now. But that's it. That's the end of the game. That was... Oh my gosh. Harry, what are you... I can't even keep it down. Harry. That's better. It's time to wake up, Harry. The Pale's calling to you. I can't keep it up. It's really hard to stay in that range. I can get down to it with a couple words, but being able to actually talk like that is very hard. Well, I have a lot of things to look forward to then. I might do a little bit of a shift of things over here. Whoa, make myself a little bit big while I wait for the credits to roll. Well, what time is it? 8:15. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. And just punch all my problems and just take a bunch of damage. That'd be fun. Max your chemistry, just do a bunch of drugs. I don't want to stream again going through it. I think I'd like to do that. I do want to know about the Pale and everything. I really, really want to know more. There's so much cool shit about the world and the world building. I really want to know how it all fits together. All right. Well, I want to chill for a bit. So let's chat. Let's talk about communism. Well, yeah, so like the general themes here, when we see the play, because I didn't have the context of the Pale until the very end when the Phasmid told me about it. But like the general theming around, let's see. Gotta make myself smaller here. How do I do that? Whoa, that don't want to make myself invisible. That's a little bit better. Like the general theming around love and loss and communism and a failed revolution. Because isn't that also a thing with Kim? I definitely did miss some opportunities to stay in character and stay in role. I was a coward and I chickened out at a couple junctions. But I feel like I did pretty okay. Yeah, I definitely did in junctions. I switched between myself and my character that was playing a character. Such is the fate of D-tubing. Yeah, I regret that in retrospect. That I did deviate from there. But it's all the more reason to go back and play it again, right? Well, then I fucked that up like I fucked up so many other things. But tomorrow will come. Yeah, that's a bummer. But I still feel like I got a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of characters I want to go back and learn more about. I want to learn more about Kuno. I feel like I want to see what the end of the game looks like when you have Kuno with you. And I want to see what... like getting the armor, and now that there's so much stuff that I know is out there, and I'm still sure that I missed crap. Like, because I didn't know about the Pale, I wasn't really able to do a lot of stuff in the church. I think that's what really gets me as well. Alright, I need to go through with the drugs thing in Kuno. The events can be similar, but there's so much room for interpretation. And depending on how you want to approach those events, they can end up being wildly different. At least their framing can end up being wildly different. Which is one of the things, I had someone tell me last night that they weren't watching me play this because they were worried about spoilers. But at the same time, I wanted to tell them, you know, you can watch it. It's like, odds are you're going to experience a very different game anyway, because the choices you make, even things that seem small, are going to open up dialogue that I'm never going to see. Yeah, there's no spoilers. Well, thank you for doing that. Just you were a huge help. No, you and Reina, Mercury, you and Reina were huge helps throughout this game, and also just in hanging out. It's streaming's no fun if no one's hanging out. Yeah, Evie, Reina, Mercury, y'all were great. Thank you for hanging out for this. You guys made it really special. It was this was a powerful experience. I was not expecting to genuinely cry at the end. I'm sorry about that again. That was a bad moment for me. Yeah, I agree, like J Money, that it's like, yeah, you find the same killer at the end. You're gonna find the same person, but like, do you find the Phasmid? Did you find the Phasmid? You know, how did the shootout go? Who is your partner at the end? There's so many variables that can go along with it, that even if you do play the same game, you're gonna walk away with wildly different experiences. It was, yeah, there was no irony, there was no humor, there was just... You are... And it doesn't even have to be having a romantic history that maps onto it. You can just have had some history of people have moved on from you and they're better off for it. Yeah. And that's what even the Phasmid says that. It's like, it doesn't have that level of self-awareness or loathing. And isn't that kind of what the Pale is? Self-awareness, self-obsession, self-loathing. Really, it's the pains that go along with... Ooh. Let me drop that a little bit. How's that? Yeah, the background music got much louder. Thank you for letting me know. But that's how it felt, at least to me, that really what it was getting at was that a lot of those characteristics that go along with self-awareness and yeah, the Phasmid believes in the working class are what are going to are not only are they inherently self-destructive, but they're going to take the whole world down with them. That is an intense thing to bring up in the game. Like, the world was just never meant to sustain human life and awareness. Phasmid is my boyfriend now. Or girlfriend. Oh, you didn't get to talk with it? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm glad I never showered. I probably would have if I had the option. All right. And that's Disco Elysium, closing the game. Ah. No, you didn't. And that's the thing. Like, you can go, like, people were coming into chat and saying, oh yeah, in my playthrough, I never found my gun. I never found my badge. I never found my gun. You don't need to do those things to finish the game because it has no fails. Oh, there's, I guess, like one or two or a handful of things you can do that will cause a fail state. But you really can't fail. The game keeps going on, which is itself, it's comforting at the start, but gradually, especially after the shootout, really started getting it. And then you're sitting there and you're like, Kim could die and the game will go on. Revachol will keep going. Your individual plights are not that significant. Your individual decisions aren't that important in the grand scheme of this game. Yeah, this is an incredible game. I'm really glad that people were able to and willing to hang out and watch me play it and share that experience with me. That's very special to me. But, man. I can get it if someone's like, I want to go in blind, because the moments that really, yeah. That's a good point. Like, you don't need to be accepted back. You could just walk away and say, I quit it. I'm not going to be a cop. I'm going to go back to being a gym teacher. I also love that they threaded stuff like the Jamrock Shuffle and being a gym teacher into the game. Just like those little bits about being an RPG protagonist. Gosh, it's such a good game. It's going to be living in my brain for a while. It might be living in my brain for many years. And I can already see things that I want to do differently when I go through it. It's like, that explains the running! That's why you're always running! Now, I could see myself going back through and having a wildly different experience. I want to go through, I want to play a liberal. I want to play a moralist. I want to see how that changes things and changes my conversation options. I want to see what happens if I do physical stats. Or there's so many different ways, and the game is so good at threading the small decisions that you don't really think about that end up coming back in, and maybe they give you a bonus on a roll, maybe they give you a penalty. Like when I found the super rich guy, and I had a penalty on rolls against him because I had an art degree, that was hilarious. I did find the Man of Light. I persuaded my way into the crate. Morangi Disco Dancer. Yeah, like the mega rich light. There's even like so many little scenes. You don't have to go to the church. You could miss out on all of that. You know, I went through my entire game not knowing what the Pale was. And that would have radically changed how I perceived the entire game. I have to go look it up, maybe. Or go start another game to find out what that actually is. But that's what's beautiful about it. It's like what you were saying. This is a real role-playing game because that's life. You can miss shit. You can fail a roll, and it just keeps going. And that is it. That's life. You do have the capacity in this game to really play a role. You can make the decisions you want to make. You can build Harry into being the character that you want to play. It's incredible how well this game is put together. Yeah, he doesn't need to know anything about the world. He doesn't need to. This might be my game of the year. I can't imagine anything really coming by that's gonna bump it. Yeah, and you can easily move on. I mean, like, I could have failed that role to warn Kim. Kim could have been shot. Kim could have been killed. And that would have just been, the game would have gone on. Like, hey, your partner died. It's kind of your fault. Pick your shit up. Keep going. And it, even in another bit that really got me, I felt bad about it, but there were certain things that I did want to see the outcome of really badly. Or I didn't want to have to sit around and wait for, like, the fridge to defrost. So sorry for the safe scumming I did. It was mostly in the interest of the homosexual underground. The one bit that also gets me, and I think, yeah, J Money's got it, that Martiniz feels like such a real place. Because even the characters that the game thinks are reprehensible, like Gary and the racist lorry driver and Measurehead, the game on face in its own politics thinks that these people are terrible. They are the absolute worst. And yet, it goes through an intense amount of effort to explain to you how they got to be those people. That's special to me. That is really special to me. Because even like with Measurehead and like the racist lorry driver, it's like, it doesn't just say that, oh, racism bad. It's racism bad, and here's why people buy into it. Here's how systems of power and privilege and capitalism produce and lead into racist fascism. That's smart. I don't think I've ever had a game that was able to deal with that kind of material and handle it so maturely and so well before. Like, a lot of games try to do, like, they try and do politics, but they fail. Yeah, we talked about that, where if you do internalize the fascism thought, it actually causes damage to you. But it's like, even in the way that the game mechanically operates, those certain, like, there are certain things that are threaded through it. Yeah, that was one that I did save scum because I didn't want to become a racist. But yeah, that's what it is. If you fail every check, you just have to become racist to move forward. But then when he thinks about it, Harry realizes that it's all aesthetics. It's like, oh, this is just an aesthetic thing. Like, some of the through lines and the way they handle politics in this game are so smart. And they're so well done. Like, someone could play this game and genuinely be like, shit, I learned something. Seriously consider phrenology. Dear Lord, seriously considering phrenology. Yeah, it's all the dialectic. It's like almost every thought is like, yeah, that was dumb. You don't need to worry about that. Let's see, I'm gonna put on a little bit of music for the end of this here. Oh, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours again. I really am getting stamina. Like, I feel like I could just sit and chat for an hour or two right now, even after streaming a game for 3 hours. I'm getting strong. My Nichi-sanjification is almost complete. Exactly. And also, this is maybe the most anti-cop game I've ever played, where you play as, even though you play as a cop. Exactly. Where it's like the union is the police, people are skeptical of you. The politics in this game around firearms and the police being armed, and how having like cops around and those cops having guns inherently creates like a more dangerous place. Just like there's so much to go on about with this game. Yeah, and the invisible and inherent violence of the status quo. There's so much that is going on there. I forgot about the gunships. And just the looming violence of the status quo. This is way too upbeat of a song. Dova Syndrome, please. That one's fine. It's incredibly well done at every level. The politics of this game are impeccable, and it's like, and you could play through this. And you could there's so much you could never pick up on because it's threaded so well into the game. It's not till you really stop and think about it that you're like, oh, there were politics in there. Oh, that's smart. Oh, that's really smart. Just get a cheat engine and just hack your way to max perception and stuff. Yeah, just get all the info that the game has. I might do that if I ever decide, if and when, I shouldn't say if, when I decide to revisit this game. But for now, I need to get into Nier. And Strive Beta is this weekend, and I think I can finally start playing Nier. So. Hey, I like to play good games. What's the other thing I sold you on? God, Disco Elysium is so good. Maybe I'll just give away, like... Oh, Uma was... I'm really doing God's work out here. I'm glad I could turn you on into communism and horse girls. Oh. Yeah. I watch the anime, but beyond that, it's mostly watching other people play it. I would like that, actually. I mean, there are ways to do it. It's like, okay, let's read Lenin. But, I don't know, like... Fuck, we could. Why couldn't we? That's actually a very good idea. I might do... How does this sound? I want to schedule a Disco Elysium chatting stream. Like, whatever, maybe have a Discord call that's going on. People can chime in and leave if they want. But yeah, sit down and like maybe do a collab stream of just like breaking down this game and talking about this stuff, because I know I could probably go on for an hour plus. And the thing is, everyone's gonna have different experiences and gonna have different perceptions of events of the game, things that happened, and they're gonna have gotten more information. Like, my perception skills were whack for most of the game. It wasn't until toward the end of it that I was even getting the little perception bubbles. That would be a lot of fun. I will, right now my brain is turning to pudding. It's been 3.5 hours, but that would be a lot of fun. To just sit down and like chat with people and talk about Disco Elysium for a while, because fuck, this game is so good. Like, I will let you know. Yeah, and like there were people that didn't arrest her, and I can't imagine how would that affect the events of the game. I would have had Kim for that whole section where I sent him off. Albeit, I did my best police work when Kim was gone. You could let her go free, you could have arrested Ruby, you could have let them both go free. Like, there's so much stuff that you can do. And you would have a radically different interpretation of events. What if you never found the phasmid? And you never found the passport? Like shit, Mercury, that's such a wildly different chain of events. I think that was what was really cool for me playing this, was that so many of you had played it already, and even you were like, wow, I never saw this. This is a scene that I didn't get. I didn't get this conversation option. I failed that check. Yeah, and if you don't find the phasmid, it's just a dead end. Like, you could have such a radically different experience of this game. Wait, you can sleep in Kuno's hideout? What the fuck? There's so much stuff that you can do in this game that radically changes. Wow, wait, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wait. Wait. So you're telling me I could have Kim pawn the hubcaps, pocket the money, and then go sleep in Kuno's shack? Could I really do Kim that way? I definitely could do Kim that way. I would do Kim a lot of ways. A lot of different ways. If you're evil, yeah. Maybe I am. After all, apparently I am a Zeong. Kim will always forgive you, because he's a good boy. Oh no, that's cruel. I would never hurt Lena like that. That would be a terrible person. Doing terrible, terrible things. Let's see, I wanna... Issei made this. Oh, I didn't even figure out the mystery of Kuno S either. There's a lot of shit that I missed. Oh man. This game rules. Speaking of whether or not I'm evil, Issei made this today, so you never know. I could be a mobile suit. You never know. You begged your cryptid grandma for 300 riel? How evil. I could have saved Kuno this whole time and I didn't. I might just be a mobile suit. I'm a mobile suit VTubing as a deer. Why do you think that I only have one eye visible? It's because I have the Zenog mono eye. It can only track the one at a time, so I have to hide the other one. You know, the voice acting does an incredible job. Or am I a Zeong piloting VTubing as a deer? And I've got like the big wire hands on my keyboard. You never know. People have been very strange these days. I love that they made that. It's so good. I was dying laughing this morning over it. Are you Chara? Like, oh, I'm not Chara Aznabel. I already had an 8-pack though. I'm Quattro Benji. I got my partner in the Gundam and we've been laughing about Quattro ever since. It's like the worst disguise and everyone knows it's him, but they just like are nice and don't say anything. Huh, that's interesting. I'll put it on the list. I think it's a powerful notion that runs through the game, that self-awareness is like an inherent vulnerability that will eventually destroy not only humanity, but the world as a whole. You know, speaking of Issei, they're actually streaming right now, and I should probably be getting off. Quattro is definitely the art vandale. Is absolutely 100% the art vandale of Gundam. All right. All right, everyone. This has been a blast. Thank you all for hanging out. I'm gonna send you all over to Ize. They're streaming, and they're streaming the Gundam or Toho mobile game, so that should be a nice palate cleanser here. But yeah, keep an. I'll let people know. I really do want to sit down and do like a Disco Elysium roundtable. I think that would be a lot of fun. So take care, everybody. I'm off tomorrow. A Guilty Gear game on Thursday, and then lots of Guilty Gear this weekend. So look forward to it. I actually will play fighting games again for once. But in the meantime, I hope you all take care of yourselves and take care of each other, because all we got out here in Revachol is each other. All we got, no one asked to be born, and all we can do is take care of each other. So be good. All right, take care, everyone.